Lexter. Age, old. Occupation, retired. Skills, somehow making crappy luxury look like a good interviewer. And his hobbies include Tim. Now listen, guys, I recently had an interview with Lord Lexter, and suffice to say, I wasn't impressed. After hyping me up in the text messages, claiming that this was going to be one of the greatest interviews of all time, I was excited and I was looking forward to it. But as a result, I have reluctantly had to place him in my brand new chart, The Old Men Who Are Jealous of Me. I really wish I didn't have to put Lexter there, but suffice to say, as a result of this interview, he's been placed there. So, look, we're going to go into the interview. We're going to discuss it a little bit before I deliver a reluctantly, very annoyingly short broadcast. But before that, I will show you a piece of exclusive content, Old Men Who Are Jealous of Tim Wright. It's blurred out. You guys are going to have to become members if you want to find out who these men are. And believe me, you're not going to believe who that person at the top right is. So this is what really annoys me. I've got a new setup here, and as soon as I start the stream, the lighting in the room completely changes. It frustrates me greatly, and it's very annoying. But what can I tell you about this interview? I'm not happy with Lexter at all. I found that he was steering me away from streaming and more into going back into nursing. I sensed that he was trying everything he could do to kind of groom me into looking after him when he gets old, and doing everything he could do to, get me to not stream anymore. I got a very strong sense of that from him, and suffice to say, I'm not happy with him at all. It's good to see some of my wonderful friends in the chat. Curly Q2 heckling me again. Not happy at all. I'll tell you who's not happy with this interview as well. Very special guest of the show. Someone who somehow returned against all odds. Hello. So, look, what can I tell you? I am not happy with Lexter. Okay? Not happy with Lexter at all. I get a strong sense that he's jealous of my reporting style, a style that he's tried to emulate for quite a while, as have some others. And I've come to the conclusion that this community, I think you deserve someone better than Lexter, that provides nothing but virtual slop day by day. Okay, someone that is quite good looking, someone that is handsome, has a deep voice, nice thick eyebrows, who's quite intelligent, honest. And for that reason, I'm going to be handing over this channel to Curly Q2, who is in the chat right now. So, look, what can I say? It's been a little while since I've done a stream, and it looks like my days of streaming is coming to an end. Or is it? Is that? Or maybe not. Okay, we've got Curly. Whoa. Okay. Look, Kelly is excited for the cash. Kelly is very excited. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it back. She's not happy. And I'm going to put it back. The presence of Curly. I'll be back in 1 second. You guys can speculate who these people are. I'll be back. Okay, my bird has been, by the way, safely returned. She somehow made it back. She crawled up the stairs. I don't know where she went. And I better read this super chat from Curly. Buy a new webcam. Bad picture. Kelly, welcome back. Yes, welcome back, Kelly. It's good to see her back. Big Al's Gold Watchers. Breaking news. Green Room is now a police officer. Congratulations. I was hoping to keep that quiet. I didn't want anyone else to know about that. Now listen, if you guys want to jump on and chat, I want to have a short episode today, no longer than 20 minutes. That's just to get me back into it for today. Look, if Curly wants to jump on and yell at me and tell us all about how bad my webcam is, he's more than welcome to. But look, what can I tell you guys? Not happy with Lexter. Always been jealous of me. Dreadful interview. He asked me these weird questions. What did you do today? What is your job? Wasn't impressed, and I've come to the conclusion that you deserve better than that. So as a result, I'm going to be streaming a little bit more often. I'm forever not sure what the best time to stream is. Should I do it earlier? Should I do it about this time? I'm never really sure. I've got a very special guest who isn't going to drag down my show. Hey, Pyro, how are you?
Hey, Green Room. I heard that you just did the arrest on Anthony Ferrer from Timepiece Gentlemen. I want to say that's a really good arrest to have under your hands. Congratulations.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. I hope you've been doing well. I saw your wonderful Discord messages. I was going to get back to that, but I opened Discord up for the first time in months yesterday. Now, who's this other person? Welcome, Dirk Important Player Diggler. Hey, Dirk Diggler. Is this the real Dirk Diggler?
Yes, it is, Green Room. How are you?
Yeah, I'm well. It's been a little while since I've talked to either of you, actually, because I'm so out of the loop. I've heard some nasty, nasty stuff about people bashing up the wizard. Can you guys give me a quick summary on this whole wizard situation? Because I don't
Stefano did nothing wrong.
Well, that's what I was thinking, because there's no denying I'm no friend of the cartel. Having said that, I love my wizard and always have. So,
Hey, Green Room.
Yes.
So you're being a police officer?
Yes, I just graduated from the police academy about 2 weeks ago. I was trying to keep it quiet, but what can I say?
I actually thought that you have to be in shape to be a police officer.
Okay, look, Dirk Diggler, there seems to be some type of echo coming from you. I don't know what that's about.
I'm just playing. Relax, Green Room. Relax.
But seriously, I think there's a bit of like actual echo coming from your mic. I'm not being funny. Hello, Aaron. How are you? What can you tell me today? That's good. So listen, you three. I've got an important news actually that I forgot to mention because I'm so rusty and it's been so long since I've done an actual stream. You just find this.
Green Room, I recommend going to the hospital. Your the bald spot from where Archie hit you with the mini fridge is getting bigger. And I don't know.
Now,
you
listen,
get that checked out.
Look, before I get Curly on the show, who's waiting in my lobby, I just need to, sell my my next episode, which is going to be the Impossible Quiz. Dirk Diggler, what is your immediate reaction to the Impossible Quiz? Are you going to be studying for it?
I will for you. Yes, I will. As in honor of your last few moments on the live streams. Yes.
Hey, Curly, how are you?
Hey, why did the picture change? No, you. You cleared up. You were a little foggy before. Oh, there you go. That's why. When you make it bigger, you're a little foggy.
Yep, aren't we all?
Congratulations on the exclusive interview.
Your cataracts are messing you up, you old fuck. It looks fine.
It's got to be either that or maybe all the coke I did, eh?
Yep.
Okay, now pay attention to what Curly just said. Now, as for these blinds, what you may have noticed I changed rooms, and I've got blinds I'm looking at. So the sun hits the blinds, and because it's kind of sunny, but it's not sunny 5 seconds later, it's changing the lighting in the room. And I'm finding I'm quite irritated by it personally. I'm thinking I might go back to the old way.
Why did you change your setup?
Okay, look, Discount Rights, sue him for everything he has. Yeah, I might. Green Room, go arrest Archie for assaulting you. Still on the table. It's not too late to do that.
Hey, Green Room.
Yes.
So now that you're going to be Australians' finest, you're not going to like plant cocaine or pull Archie over or anything like that, or anything abusive like in America they do. Police officers do to Americans here.
No, I hear nothing but the best things about American police officers. I don't know where that's coming from. By the way, what are you guys doing to celebrate Black History Month? Pyro?
Prefer not to answer.
All right. Now, Curly, have you heard about this impossible quiz I'm doing? Do you have any predictions as to what some of the hard questions are going to be?
I can predict one thing for sure. I'm going to fail it.
Have you not been paying attention lately? Because I haven't.
Well, I saw your last quiz. It was actually pretty good. I especially liked. Let's see, who won that? Was that Hitler Adolf? Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, I think it was JT, wasn't it? JT.
Your last
JT won. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Right,
JT. And because I was robbed, by the way, I think you guys have not really shown me enough sympathy for that, which I have noted. Because I was robbed, the giant Lexter plush cushions were stolen.
Get a
So
fucking
I was
job.
unable to send the.
That's probably the reason they robbed you. They probably just specifically wanted those.
Yeah, they're not easy to order. John
Curly,
Gold, $2.
I mean,
Congratulations, Green Room. But sorry, Dirk, there's just a little bit of static coming from you. Congratulations, Green Room. Does Oz have a squad of cars with green? Does Australia have a squad of cars with green? Look, I'm still waiting for Curly to to consider buying me some type of car, so I'll be nice to him for now. Look,
Did you get a firearm?
sorry.
Somebody's echoing. Is that me?
Yeah, that's naughty. That might be you, Curly. Now, listen, guys, I'm actually wanting to have a shorter stream today. I'm thinking about just cutting things down a lot instead of streaming for like 8 hours straight, like some other series of YouTubers that I'm not going to mention. Have you guys?
Green
yes.
Room. When somebody says I can't breathe, what are you going to do?
Oh, come on, man. I don't want to talk about that.
These are legit questions, Green Room. These are legit questions.
I mean, just the way the room changes. This is driving me nuts. I'm actually really, really annoyed by it because 5 seconds ago everything was really bright.
Green Room.
Yes.
If you caught Pyro and me with a kilo of cocaine, are you going to let us go?
I was too
yeah, that's
afraid to
right.
ask that question. Thank you for asking that. I was also wondering that.
Look, there is nothing more that I respect more than the law.
Green Room, do you look up to a Derek Chauvin?
Look, I don't know. That sounds like a very, very bad man. Guys, I don't want to talk about these heavily political topics. So here are who are these old men that are jealous of Tim Wright? I've had to blur out the faces, and if you become a member, I will send it to you. Okay, I will send this image to you. And I don't know who these guys are, but time will reveal themselves.
Hey, that's my pizza guy.
You've got a super chat, Green Room.
Do I? John Galt, why does Australia have... Oh, we did this one, didn't we?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Oh, what about that one from Curly? No, we did that one.
Too much
No, you
price
did that
gold,
one.
fuck.
Who's this picture of?
Curly? I mean, not Curly, but Green Room?
Yes.
If Curly comes to Australia and starts selling copper illegally, will you give him a break and give him a pass?
Yeah, I probably would.
Of course, because we can launder that money through super chats.
That's correct, which we totally haven't been already doing. Yes. So what did I have? That was basically all I had to say. I'm looking to do shorter streams because I think that might be more user-friendly for people that watch it afterwards. Look how dark my room is. This is driving me nuts.
You
Why
might
the
want to
fuck
do
would you
longer.
change your setup?
If you're going to have members, you want to do longer streams for your members. Ooh, that was a fucking huge point of contention after you left on Lexter's stream. He was very annoyed with that. Very annoyed.
Yeah, Lexter wasn't happy with me, and I was not happy with Lexter at all. Not happy with him.
Why did he do so much
Now
a
you're
lot
here.
of lip smacking? So
I know that Lexter kid's weird.
what do you What are you doing for employment?
I,
Hmm?
look, I just sensed
Saving? Are you saving? You saving? Yeah.
I sensed that he was trying to shift me away from doing these streams, which is kind of why I'm doing them again now.
Oh, it's 1,700 in super chats. That's not much.
I know, and it was almost all from you. So,
That was no. You had a lot of very generous people. Don't
That's
put
true.
it all on me. Yeah, if you need a mouse driver, I could buy you one. Want some candy? Come on now. You need a mouse driver? I'll get you one. Like my balls? You like my balls?
You guys like gophers?
Lex was annoyed with the gopher questions. I never asked Lexter about anything regarding that area.
He's very sensitive now because he not only dispatches them, but now he dismembers them, puts them on a dinner plate, and puts them outside on the slab for the crows to eat. And he got a lot of flack for that. And all of a sudden now he's going to be banning people for talking
Green
about the
Room?
gophers.
Yes,
Green
Dave.
Room, real quick question. Next time we see you in a live stream, will you have a Australian thin blue line like Bourbon Heart?
Look, that seems like some type of political activism. This is not a political channel. It's really just about my frustrations towards older men who are trying to keep smart young men like myself and Tim down. So as for political statements, I won't be making any. Now, listen, Evan, what are you doing to prepare for the big quiz? Sorry, the impossible quiz.
I am rewatching Elliot Rogers' videos.
Jeez, come on. That's nothing against Diego, but Diego looks a little bit similar to that Elliot Roger. That's nothing against him. I'm just saying physically they look slightly similar. All right, that's I shouldn't have said that.
What's wrong with you?
That's nothing against him. I'm just saying there's a physical.
How's your room? What's wrong with your lighting? The room goes light, dark,
I know.
light, dark.
I know. What can I do about it? There's nothing I can do.
Sit up, man. Sit up. You're slouching,
So-
man. Come on.
Since you're an Australian
you
police
go.
officer, how many kangaroos have you arrested so far?
Did you fix your Kelly cam? Is there a Kelly cam still?
Kelly's in the other room now. She tried to assault me as soon as you joined, which is really unlike her, which is really strange.
It's not the real Kelly.
Oh, yes, it is.
Green
No, it's
Room?
not. I sold
Green
it.
Room?
Yes.
Can I see your aggressive beat the man down look with the baton? Did they teach you that?
Look, the issue is the emus. We had the Great Emu War of 1973, which
And you
took a
guys
lot of
fucking
casualties.
lost. You guys lost to flightless birds. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Now I look after a flightless bird. Now look, it's really not the kangaroos. They're not the problem. It's the emus, which I've said before. Hello, Rancher. We've got the Rancher in my chat room. Hello, Rancher. What do you find so funny, Curly? What is it about the Rancher that you just have to just laugh at? What is...
There's nothing much funny about that. He's a very sensitive man. I'm not here to spread toxic humor. I'm here to just have a little fun with you.
So I think the Rancher is someone who's going to do very well with the quiz. The impossible quiz, which I should probably tell you when it is. 2 days from now.
Green Room?
Yes.
If I come to Australia and you catch me with a kilo, you gonna let me go?
Tequila or what?
A kilo.
Drugs,
of-
drugs, a lot of drugs, a brick of drugs.
Nick Miller writes, did Green Room just call the Arabs in the 1973 Arab-Israel War kangaroos? Jeez, no, look, I can't. I didn't. Things are being taken
Now,
out
see,
of context.
Nick Miller's going to do very well in the quiz.
Now,
He
Green
was
Room,
very smart.
when you finally get your car,
My carp.
yep,
Car.
no, your car.
Yep.
When you finally get your cop
That's
car,
not probably not going to happen.
bitch,
That fucking bitch neighbor of mine took my spot. She fucking figured a way how to. Story I'm not going to go into. Archie actually knows
do you
the
think that
details
you'd
of
get in trouble if I planted 2 eighth balls of coke in your right and your driver's side?
I'm trying to make a user-friendly stream that no. So far, you guys have gone on about race wars, hard drugs, Lexter making weird sounds with his mouth. I'm finding this really difficult to.
It's very hard to have a personable conversation with you. That's the whole problem.
Shut
Lexter
up.
had.
That's what Lexter
How am I
said.
supposed to
Shut
have a
up.
personable
Shut the fuck
conversation?
up.
I mean,
when you
it's
fi-
personal
when I
Curly's
finally
on
hit
conversation.
my
crank
cap.
right now. You can never understand Curly. He's on fucking crank 24/7.
You're so hard to have a personable conversation with. How in the fuck did you keep a straight face? Can I ask you that? There was a couple of times where you almost blew up laughing. Must have been. You're skilled, man. You got some skills.
You know what? I think with police interviews, you got to be kind of a psychopath to pass it.
Did you know that you weren't the first one
That's
that's
fair.
on this panel to have an interview with Lexter Dexter? More like a
was
story
the
time.
expat the first?
No, more like story time with the Lexter Dexter. Dirk,
Yeah, I was the first.
how did your story
Oh,
go?
I didn't know that.
Did you
What,
see
what
Dirk?
happened? What happened with you and Lexter, Dirk? Please tell us.
Yeah, I just told him about how much of a fucking dirtball Watch Nicholas is, and that's about it.
Very
Oh, now, come
personable
on, that's-
He had a very personable conversation with him.
He's
Lexter
been
didn't
very
even
nice
show
to me,
him
that
his
Watch
balls.
Nicholas. He's been very nice. To me.
Hey, what do you think of that watch collection? Hey, look at that. Look at that.
Is it true that all Australian police officers have a 6-pack of stubbies in their car at all times?
I mean, I thought it was pretty personable, you complimenting him on his plastic fish over his and his
I thought
garage
it was real.
and his garage sale leather chair. That looks, Jesus Christ.
Come on, the
How did you
Lexter
keep-
bashing is getting a bit too high. I'm finding it a bit.
How did you
It's a bit
keep
much for
us-
even
He
me.
deserves every minute of. Oh,
Green room.
what's your income situation?
Yes, Dirk.
You-
Yes.
Do you find the Aborigines at the same level as you?
They're equal. I mean, I don't look at race as a determining factor as to the quality of someone. Unlike
You mean you don't want to do any
the
cocoa
guy that
loving?
interviewed me. Sorry.
You don't want to do any cocoa loving, as Dirk refers to fucking Aborigines. Cocoa loving? Is that what it was, Dirk? Can you repeat that?
African-Americans.
I thought it was cocoa love.
All right. Notice how the lighting in my room it just changes back to being bright. I think I need to fix things up.
You know what? Actually,
Why did you change your setup?
when your room lights up like that, your picture gets a little blurry around your silhouette. When it's dark, it actually clears up well. Are your blinds open or closed?
Closed, but they're sort of slightly open.
Green room. Did the Australian Police Department interview Archie Luxury about your background?
My racial background. Jesus.
No, just
right,
a background.
Dirk, I'm about to get rid of
all
you, man.
police departments do background investigations. At least in America, they do. I don't know how wacko circus it is in Australia, but in America, they do that.
Just maybe this whole becoming a cop thing was a bit of a point of contention for a lot of people that watch this.
You don't have the personality for a cop. We all know that. Come on.
He's a pussy.
No, it's not that he's a caring person. Look at Kelly. The crime scene. What kind of a guy that's going through police academy can't fake a good crime scene? Yogurt on the wall. Come on.
You think Green Room's gonna plant an eighth of coke on somebody that's a dirtball criminal? No.
Green Room doesn't even know what an eighth of coke is.
Now there may be a question regarding as to the yogurt itself. Okay, I'm
You
trying to
said
help
you could
guys
smell
out.
it. Oh, on the quiz.
I'm trying to get you guys prepared for the impossible quiz 2 days from now. It's going to be 25 questions, and there's going to be a big reward. This is going to be my final stream before I hand the channel over to Curly, which my community almost unanimously wants.
No, Curly
this point.
Q2. Curly Q2, not this Curly.
Yeah, not this one. I'm toxic. I destroy channels. I don't build them.
we
Pete
know.
Clan writes, "Did you get laid yet, Green Room?"
That's a fucking vicious comment.
You know what? I don't
bring it up,
understand. Why did? That's Dirk. Hey, Dirk, you're the one that's echoing, not me. There you go.
I thought it
Why
was
did,
both of you at times? Yes.
Why did Lexter say that you were looking puffy, but he didn't say anything that you were looking actually quite slim last night? When was it in the morning? It was 4:30 in the morning his time when you did the interview.
Yeah, I know, because it was early for him and it was late for me. We're on totally different levels, and I think it showed.
I think it was tremendous. I think it was one of the greatest trolls I ever seen.
Yes, I was just playing a character, guys. That really wasn't just my natural normal. Frank V writes a nice comment. Green Room, you're a champ for keeping out the racism talk.
Yeah,
Unlike
that
all
usually.
three of the other members of my stream here.
Well, it goes nowhere actually. That go down that road and it goes nowhere. So how's your income? How much are you making every month? What kind of employment do you have? What's your
Well-
marital status? Do you still have two parents? Can't you
What did
have a
you-
personal conversation? When you dismember gophers, do you start with their legs, head, or arms first?
What did you do today? That was the one that really pissed me off, actually. What did you do today? Curly, my monthly income so far is 50 plus the 2, 52 US dollars. Google gets 30% of that.
So that's
I'm going
like
to put Evan on the spot. If you could just tell me exactly what that number is. Thank you.
that's like 1,000 Australian.
He
Very
wants to
quick-witted
become.
with insulting
Room?
my culture. Very
Green room.
quick-witted.
Green room.
Yes,
if
sir. Yep.
If Pyro was your partner in Australia and he was getting a blowjob from a Aborigine hooker, would you rat him out?
What else did I have?
Can I
written here?
relive? Can I relive the fact that he told you why he was so insulted and quit as your producer?
Yeah, he didn't like the anime thumbnail I made of him. That was the number one.
You made a pornographic thumbnail of me.
Pornographic. Now, I may have that still in my computer somewhere. Oh my God. Were you guys shocked when I revealed what the problem with my computer was?
No, not at all.
What was the
Porn?
problem with that? I didn't even hear this.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing. That may be one of the questions. It may be one of the questions for the impossible quiz,
I had the same problem
which
with
is
the
2 days from now.
Was your 1 terabyte folder labeled homework? Was that causing a lot of the problem?
No. It was something.
You know,
very,
Green Room.
very small.
I only stream not for the attention. I only stream because I love the technology.
Green room.
love
That's
the
not a
technology.
that's not a very good. That's not a very flattering picture of you. It's not flattering of you.
Someone
You're
check Green
better.
Room's hard drive.
You're better looking. You're better looking. Your live picture.
Hey, so can I explain to you the whole? Have you heard about the wizard scandal? There, Green Room. You heard
No,
about
but that picture
Well,
has
look-
that picture has special meaning. That's a good picture of Green Room.
I said to Lexter, listen, dickhead, no one puts Wizard in the corner. And that shook Lexter to his core when I said that, because he was expecting to bash up old Wizard, a man that has achieved more than he has. And I said, no, we're not bashing him up. Not today.
Green Room, can I ask you something? Why don't
No.
Why don't you assume that most of these?
Look how dark the room just got.
46 people. We just had 58.
I know.
You assume that these 46 people here know what you're talking about. Did you maybe you should play a little clip of the awkwardness and the tension that was in the air with this?
It was pretty
Hard
awkward.
hitting
I'm not gonna lie, because Lexter made it seem like he was going to be asking me heaps of questions.
I'd like to use the word creepy as fuck.
Green Room.
Yes, Evan.
What did you do today?
I woke up half an hour ago. Look,
He played Call of Duty. That's
A
what he
young
did.
man has to be productive. You need an income, and then you want to save.
Yeah,
You can't
yeah.
save without employment.
Lexter, I would love to be a part of your increasingly degenerate, pointless economy. I'd love to wage slave for 40 fucking years and maybe have a house at the end of it. Okay, I'd love to do that for you, Lexter.
Don't
I'd love
forget
to
the
uphold
golf
corrupt-
balls. Don't forget my
corrupt,
watch
degenerate
collection.
system that I keep browsing this anti-work subreddit, and it's really messing with my head. Okay, so stay away from the anti-work subreddit. It's
You
really
already don't have a fucking job. What are you talking about?
Shut up. Well, that's why, because I've been browsing the Pavel. Pavel's a cool member. $5 from Pavel. I can barely read what that is. Green Room. How did you suss out the Wiz years ago before anyone else? I have no idea. Look, I love the Wizard. I think he's a character. Unlike a lot of people from the cartel, he is someone that has actual character, and I can never hate him.
Green Room. You know what you should have done?
Yes.
You know, you should have used the Wizard as an example of your investigative prowess when you showed that the Wizard was a scandalous thief, and you called it out years before anybody else did.
Look, officially, I never impersonated anyone. I just think I love the Wizard. I just don't really want to talk poorly of him.
Green room.
You mean
Curly
you didn't?
Q2, is this your account, Curly, or is this some troll account of you?
No. This guy's comments are way too smart to be mine.
That's I can tell you who that is, but
Is
Who
Green
is it?
Room going to buy a $100,000 watch from the Wizard anytime soon? Who's to say that I haven't already?
he had
Yeah.
another alias in chat before. He changed it recently, or a little while ago, a couple months
You
ago.
remind me so much of Andy Kaufman, Wizard.
You know,
No,
Wizard-
green room.
Do
As
you know?
ink-
Do you know that you called him Wizard and he didn't even catch that? Did you know that?
I didn't even catch that until I watched it afterwards. I didn't even catch that. I was like, what? You didn't notice it, and I didn't notice it. It was very.
You
very
were on the very verge of cracking as a troll, but you took it all the way. It was beautiful.
Now, I'll tell you what, speaking of Andy Kaufman, it has been quite a while since Bear has referred to me as a comedic genius who is similar to Andy Kaufman. It's been 4 months, 7 days since he's referred to me as that, and I'm beginning to think that Bear doesn't love me anymore.
No, you don't. You remember you kicked him off the panel when he the last time he said that.
Oh, shit, yeah, I did. Look how dark the room is. This is ridiculous. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've got the blinds 10% open. I mean, it's
green
just...
room.
Yes, Evan, how are you?
As a cop now, what do you think of the Nipplegate scandal?
I'm sorry? I don't
Are you
know.
not-
Now listen, NATO. I've got NATO in the chat. I saw you last night in the Danny Hayes final vlog stream. I saw you in that stream commenting. I saw you. I was almost going to say hello, but I was a bit nervous. Not many people will get that. Sorry, Evan. Please continue.
What are your thoughts on the Nipplegate scandal?
I don't know what the Nipplegate scandal is. Could you please explain it? But before that, 60 people here. See, we're bouncing back up, Curly, and I don't know why. Just before we get into the Nipplegate scandal, guys, get ready for the impossible quiz. It's 2 days from now. It's going to be 25 questions, and your knowledge of just pretty much useless things that you may have remembered is going to be put to the test, and there will be a big, big prize.
And if you study, it may not be so impossible.
Sorry? Yes, Dirk. Yes.
Yeah. If I pulled you over, or if you pulled me over, and I had a Rolex Oyster Perpetual, would you let me go? And I had a pound of Coke.
Nader writes, "I love $1 Million Bogan. I saw you there weeks ago. Yes, I did see you in the chat room. Curly Q2, Green Room is a mutant that has the power to control room lighting. Okay, that's an interesting interpretation. Evan, did you want to explain this silly meme you found on some 4chan board is or whatever it is you
4chan board. It was in the fucking community. I mean, I understand you haven't been here for a while, but I never pay attention to that shit, and I even know what it is.
Yeah, how do you have a Discord but you never participate in it? What's that all about?
I found myself just not. I found things quite negative actually. I've just been taking.
You got to embrace that. You got to embrace that. How are you gonna? You got to embrace the negativity being a YouTuber.
I don't know. That
Is this going to be your full time
employment?
employment now? Is this what you're going to do for full time
No, dude, he's gonna
employment?
be a cop. He's gonna be a cop.
Okay, so if you want to be a cop, here's all you got to do. If you find drugs, you keep the drugs, and then you bribe them, whatever they have. If they have a Rolex, you steal everything that they have and let them go. That's all. You want to do
This is another thing about Lexter. I'm sorry, but like I made this nice articulate point to Lexter. I said to him, in a way, metal watches are like physical pieces of bondage that tell people. Listen to me.
You know what? I am, but I know what you're going to say. You're going down the racial thing again. Well, remember what he said. Remember what he said. These are symbols. You know that they used to use headdresses and beads. What do you think he was talking about?
That's a good point. It's really starting to rain all of a sudden. I might just go out here. My whole thing might disconnect, so that may happen. So, Evan, if you could just take control of the stream for the next 8 hours.
Yes. Green Room. If you pulled over Wizard and he offered you a PlayStation
I'd let him
5,
off.
if he offered you a PlayStation 5, would you let him go?
Now, who is it that Wizard gifted a PlayStation 5 to? Something that you may need to remember for the Impossible Quiz, which is coming up 2 days from now, guys. I don't know how many. I'm going to keep spruiking this stream of mine. It's going to be wonderful.
So wait a minute. The topic is going to be the past Archieverse
No, it's going to be the future.
future. Ah, okay.
Link for Cam.
Whatever happened to your new digital playboard where everybody stands? You know, your digital board. You know, you're going to update the War Room board. Oh, by the way,
no one wants War Room anymore, guys.
what are you talking about? I was going to do a whole show on the War Room. Hey, do you need the War Room?
This is the only chart that's left.
Ooh.
Old men who are jealous of me.
My pizza man's up there, top right. That's my pizza man.
It's really hammering down rain all of a sudden, guys. I may suddenly get disconnected. But let me just go back to you. Look, I don't want to I don't want to seem like too much of a YouTube grifter, but it may be my future. Here we have the old men who are jealous of Tim Wright. Now, I've had to blur out the faces so you guys can't figure out who's who. But if you become a member, you will also get the emojis. You will get the emojis, which I don't see many people posting, and I'm not angry about that. You will get the exclusive emojis, and you will have the uncensored version of this image. What are your immediate thoughts about this offer, Pyro?
How can Crappy Luxury be jealous of you? He's a famous rapper now. Did you know that?
I don't know who Crappy Luxury is.
He's a rapper.
My curiosity is immeasurable to figure out who those people are. I got to become a member now.
Oh, very good. Very good. Now, I have watched Nicholas in my chat room. Yes, Duke.
Yeah, if I had a kilo of black tar heroin, but I also had your bird, Kelly, would you let me go in exchange of Kelly's life?
I'll do anything for my pet bird. And if that means I have to, dethrone, if that means I have to dethrone Lexter as the king of drama discussion, then so be it.
Now, Green Room, if you saw me
There's
pouring
one of
up in 7-Eleven,
a favorite pay to play troll just super chatted you. Beautiful.
Okay, Timepiece Esquire, $2. Missed you, Green Room. Save us from YouTube boredom. Nothing can do that. Sorry. Now, I do have an unknown person in my chat room who's probably about to blast some really, probably some racist, anti, I don't know who it is. 1984, welcome to the stream, 1984. How are you going today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I recognize that voice. Evan, do you recognize that voice?
Yeah, this fucking clown.
All right. I'm sorry if I implied you were going to say
I know
some
who
nasty
that
racist
is.
stuff.
I know who that is.
This guy's a fucking clown. Get him off.
Patek is
Get-
bad.
Come on, man. Maybe it's maybe we're jumping to conclusions.
No.
It's been a while.
Get this fucking clown off the show.
All right, hold on. Before all the hatred, you have 2 more super chats.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll get to you, 1984, but I do recognize that voice. Timepiece Esquire, $5. Curly, missed you too. Why? Missed you too, buddy. Hope you're well.
Thank you, Timepiece Esquire. I'm doing excellent. I always appreciate your pay to play trolling.
And here we have more compliments for Curly. Thank you for the compliment, Curly.
Thank you again. You know that.
Hey, Green Room. You may want to
Yes, Dirk.
reevaluate your law enforcement career because Timepiece Esquire is a big donor, and if you could take a bashing from him, you can make a lot of money. Just saying.
Now, speaking of people that make lots of money and who are much smarter than anyone else thinks they are,
Hey, how you guys doing? Listen, I have breaking news. I actually sent the wizard my Platona, but the new standard is Nutella jar. So I put it in a Nutella jar, and
Nutella.
Nutella, yeah, and I understood that in the state they eating Nutella with spaghetti. So I actually put the papers on the spaghetti, and I think it's okay, right? I mean, I think it works. Wait a second. I think I'm getting a message from Wizard. Hey, bird brain. What the fuck? I find a way in the beach.
He left. I didn't kick him. He just left. I'm not joking. Timepiece Esquire, $20. No bashing for Green Room. Only compliments for him. Oh, it's very nice. I'll leave
Thank
that
you,
up.
Timepiece Esquire.
I tend to very
even
quickly bring
better.
up and get rid of
It's easier to
super
take
chats. I need to keep them on the
compliments
screen
than it
for
is-
longer, I think. I'm sorry, Dirk, what were you saying?
I just said even better. It's easier to take compliments than insults.
I don't know. I always feel a bit weird when people compliment me.
This 1984 guy's a fucking clown. Look what he's saying in the Discord. Did you see what he said?
He said something bad about 9/11.
Yep, correct.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Now, speaking of people who I do like, Mr. Smelly in my chat room. Hello, Mr. Smelly. I've been taking a big break from the whole YouTube thing. I wonder what's happening in the Mr. Smelly verse, the Smelly verse. Okay, I came up with that term just then. Daniel Katz writes Marcelo's. Oh, it's a nasty one. Listen, guys, this has been 45 minutes. I think this has been a very productive stream. And as for Mr. Smelly, I highly encourage him to participate in the Impossible Quiz, which is 2 days from now.
I want to hear what 1984 has to say.
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
You haven't. Are you
Yes,
going to
Curly.
announce? Are you going to announce what the prize is for the winner of the
Whoa!
Impossible
Hello?
Quiz?
Can you hear me?
It will be revealed on the day. I'll need a...
I have a few
I'll
things
just-
to
I'll
say
just-
during this stream. I
Okay,
missed
let
you,
me turn
Green
up your
Room.
volume a bit. You're a bit quiet. I'm just going to turn you up a little bit.
Okay, no, you're good. I just want to say I missed you, Green Room. It's been a hard couple of months. But I have a few things to say about Tim Wright. I believe that he's the mastermind of 9/11, and
Mm.
I don't like that. There's been research that I've gathered, and it's not okay.
Hey, Patek, the stream's 18 plus, you fucking clown, okay? You know that?
Hey,
Why does that matter?
No, other way around, don't you mean? It's for
Hey,
kids.
Evan,
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm missing
That's
my
why you're here,
package. I'm missing my package from Amazon. Could you ask your friend to hurry up and deliver it and get off the live stream?
I will.
What's that guy's name? Can you tell me that real quick? I have a question for him.
Who?
What's that guy's
Sorry?
name? Who's the guy that asked for his Amazon package?
Ask for... I think this is some meta new thing I don't know about.
I don't know. He asked for something, and I was
Oh
trying to know
my
his
god,
Yeah,
get off
no-
the stream,
Nick
you
Miller,
fucking
listen,
clown.
Nick Miller, we can't have comments like that. We can't be talking about that guy that took out a massive insurance policy on the towers one day before the. Anyway, we can't talk about
name.
him.
Tim Wright.
Now listen, Timepiece Esquire, $2. I just realised I super chatted $67. Here's two more to make it 69. Look, I'm just finding that the type of people I have on my show, it's 9/11, it's racial, it's sex with Aboriginal hookers, it's drugs, it's hard drugs, it's bashing up Wizard. What else is it? It's
Israel
Lexter's
forever.
creepy sexual
What makes you
vibes. It's-
special? That's
I
what
just
makes you
don't-
special.
I just don't think this is
Embrace it. Embrace it.
family-friendly entertainment that's going to get me anywhere in life. Okay, I
Why
just
does
don't want to be
diversity
dragged
is-
down.
Why does it have to be Aboriginal?
Diversity
Aboriginal
is your
hookers?
strength. Diversity is your strength.
What is
Diversity
that
is
to be Aboriginal?
our
Are you
strength.
racist, Green Room?
Right.
Oh my god.
Why does it have to be Aborigine hookers?
Well, I'm just going off what you guys said. Look, there are bigger enemies to fry. Okay, so let's not
Like
worry
Tim
about whatever
Wright,
stuff
fuck
I
Tim
say.
Wright. That guy's a complete fucking clown.
Yeah,
Videos
what-
dropping 3-1. Videos dropping 3-1. Stay tuned, motherfuckers.
Yes, I can't wait to see that.
Patek Patriot, do you want to any comments about Tim? What can you tell me about OC? You don't like Tim, but what about OC? What can you tell me about him? Are you a fan?
Him and OC are leading the 1984 George Orwell reconstruction of the book. They're making our world a worse place. They did 9/11, and they do hate Jewish people.
All right.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
We've
What
heard it
the-
here
how the
first.
fuck do you attract these people?
Al29, have you ever tried collecting watches?
Yes, he has a great Seiko collection. If you guys did not know that,
They're just metal objects of symbolism.
he also collects Invictas.
Okay, this is the point I didn't make earlier. Lexter, I make this beautiful, very well-educated point to Lexter about how these metal pieces that we wear on our wrists are objects of bondage that
Correlate
tell
to
others
9/11.
that tell others
Handcuffs.
See, Blondie, she doesn't need to write much, but she's got it right. Two 16-year-olds. Okay.
Now here's the thing about Blondie. She claims she knows fucking everything, right? But she has no clue what even my fucking age is. Oh, and look, we have Soyego in chat too. Another fucking clown. So guess what? Tim Wright video drops 3-1-23. Stay tuned, you fuckers.
Don't
And
forget,
I'll see you there.
when you wear a watch, it's only a symbol of you have to be somewhere.
Well, that's the articulate point that I was getting at with Lexter.
I
And
got
it.
it.
Just went over his head. He didn't even get what he said because he said, I'm a man, and he didn't get it. He literally misheard me, and it really pissed me off. And it didn't really show, but it did. And I'll tell you what else is pissing me off. The lighting in my room.
Well, you know what you can be happy about? Mr. Timepiece Esquire pays to play. So give him a
Yes,
little love.
Green room.
Unlike others, Dirk.
Real quick question.
Yes.
Did the Australian Police Department recommend any watches to beat down, like, that are good for beating Aborigines?
G-Shock, of course. G-Shock is a good watch for that.
Why does Lexter need that many G-Shock watches? Look, we don't have time to answer that. We're going to have to get on with the comments and the super chats. Curly
Everyday
Q2,
millionaire. Everyday
is-
millionaire.
is Green Room going to do a special live stream to celebrate Daniel Katz's upcoming 130th birthday? I can't bash up Daniel Katz. I can't bash him up today. He's actually always been very nice to me. So
You wouldn't give Daniel a ticket in Australia, would you?
Don't
I
forget
get my big
Timepiece
club out and I
Esquire.
just now Diego writes,
I have a question
good to
for
see you, Green Room, handsome as ever. It's been very nice to see Diego. Don't often see him in my chat room. I hope he doesn't rewind and look at what I said about him early on today's episode. I hope he doesn't do that. Timepiece Esquire, $5. I got to leave. I'm sorry. I can't be on a stream with anti-Semitism. I think that's directed at you.
We're not
at literally everyone on this stream today.
No. It's
only
not me.
Tim
Wait a minute. You know what? He's got a good point there. I'm going to
Only
retract
Tim
it.
Wright.
get rid of this
And-
clown, this anti-Semitic clown. You see how one person can take your stream down?
I love
Whoa,
Israel.
whoa. Do I look like
love the
fucking
Jewish
Mr. Ed?
people.
And we also have Angelic Slayer. Hello, Angelic Slayer.
I don't know about this Patek guy. He's kind of a fucking clown. I don't know. I say we get him off.
Okay.
Troublemaker. How do you get
Curly,
along with
you're
him,
in a
Pyro?
911. Blondie's in a 911. Curly's in a 911. Tim Wright's in a 911. NOC was.
Oh
You're all
my
in a
god,
911.
kid, shut up, bro. No one
You killed
cares.
2,996 American
Kid,
people. How do you
listen
feel?
to me. Listen to me. This is why.
It's a good way to kill your
this is
super
why
chats.
I never talk to you. This is
Yeah.
why I never talk to you, Patek. Because
This is why you're never going to have a
fucking
watch
clown.
collection or
You're a
golf
fucking
balls.
clown.
Hey,
Curly, you don't even have a watch collection. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not
I'm not a
defending
fucking idiot.
I'm not defending Patek here because I have no clue who Patek is because I don't talk to this kid anymore. But anyway,
room.
Curly,
Green room.
you don't
Yes,
even have a
Dirk.
fucking
What would you like
watch
to say,
collection.
Dirk?
If you want to get your quota up for police tickets and misdemeanors, just pull over Angelic Slayer. You'll probably go a long way.
Oh, come on. He's very nice to me. Now, Craig Stitt. Blondie speaks softly, but carries a giant stick. I like the
maybe
comments
she's
from earlier.
trans.
Let's
I
bring
don't
it up.
know. Is she trans?
Two 16-year-olds. I think she's got it. She's articulated it very well. I think she's articulated it exactly.
Green room, I'm
It's just-
flying
just
back to
9/11.
Australia because I'm 18 now, so we're gonna go fucking slant back a couple stubbies. How about that?
Do I get to keep the super chats when I take over here?
Yeah, sure.
What do you
I
need
don't know if you
percentage?
guys missed it, but let me just tell you. I know I've got a lot of comments to get to, but there is a big impossible quiz. It's going to be 2 days from now. I expect everyone in my chat room to be there for it, and it's going to be hard. This is honestly, I thought the previous one was actually pretty hard, but it turns out that everyone in the chat knew the questions. I grossly underestimated the intelligence, not intelligence, but memorizing ability. The ability for everyone to remember my silly questions. So this one's going to be really hard. Okay. Now, what 1984, what were you saying about 9/11? If you could just remind us.
Okay. There are 4 people on 9/11. 5 people if you include George Bush, but there's Blondie, OC, Tim Wright, and Curly. They responsible for the deaths of 2,996 Americans. I want to know how they feel. We got to bring them to justice.
I
See,
believe
Blondie, she's getting better and better at this. She's cutting down the words children.
She doesn't want to admit it. That's the issue. Is she's out here and she knows she's guilty.
Listen, Patek.
She
Children.
knows this is what
Patek.
happened.
Patek, you got this all wrong, dude. You don't understand. I can't say the shit I want to say because I got fucking ears everywhere all over me, okay? Listen, Bondage is a pussy, okay? He will not let me say anything. Bondage is a pussy. So I cannot say anything, but I am
Bondage was not on a 9/11, was he?
No, he was
Was he?
not. No, he was
Okay.
not.
Green Room, I know you weren't. You're in a real heart. You have a heart like an American. Even though you're not American, you have the heart like an American. And I respect that.
Well,
This 1984
since we're going to
country,
talk politics,
leading
what's your
to-
thoughts on Kim Jong-un?
Jung
LA,
Cook?
LA Mythwich
Jung Cook's
writes, "Do you want children with Green Room?" I think that's correct. Blondie does want children with Green Room.
John
Discount.
Cook is my daddy. That's all I gotta say.
Boot him before
Pyro,
YouTube.
Pyro.
Boot him before YouTube boots you.
Now here's the thing: Blondie knows nothing about how YouTube works. She does not know how live streams work. This is very, very funny.
I would love to see Blondie go on Lexter's show.
No, I would love to see Blondie come on here. She can talk all this shit, but she never pulls up.
Pyro.
All right,
See,
let's watch
that's what
this,
happens.
Curly. This is Curly's special video. Let's bring
Yeah,
it up.
what's going- No, I want to talk to Dirk.
Fuck the country. Fuck them good.
That's Mookie.
Eat his
That's
ass.
Mookie.
Fuck the meatball.
Fuck a hole.
Good. Yeah, spike that meatball.
Okay, look,
now,
we're getting a
Dirk-
bit of static background sound. People are leaving the stream. People are leaving the stream. We had 71, now it's down to
What were you
63.
saying, Dirk? What were you saying, Dirk?
Yes, Dirk, what was that?
First thing, Watch Nicholas couldn't produce anything like that. That's from Mookie. And
Correct.
second of all, Pyro, does American Patriot or Paddock Patriot, does he deliver your boxes earlier for you since you guys are buddies?
I wouldn't really consider us buddies. I really don't know this guy very well. I met him on Rust like 2 years ago.
Your life experience, what's worse, a scorned man or a scorned woman? What do you think is worse?
9/11.
Scorned man or scorned woman?
Scorn man or scorn woman?
Yeah, what do you think is worse?
Curly, I gotta be honest with you, man. I don't know, man. I think that a scorned woman's probably worse.
Interesting.
I feel like the quality of today's stream has suddenly dipped within the past 5 or 10 minutes or so. Maybe I should wrap up now.
It must be because your room got dark. You're feeling a little depressed.
Green Room, how long did it take you to run that
Dirk.
1 kilometer run as
At the
a
police
physical
academy?
fitness-
That was also
physical
good.
fitness test for the academy? How long did it take you to run that, please? I want to know.
15 minutes.
Yeah, about almost 15.
He has too many morals to be a police officer.
That's true.
Not all cops are dirty, Curly, but only the good ones are.
Exactly. Only the ones with good houses and cars.
Rust? The set where Alec Baldwin
And
killed
their
the
kids
director?
go to
I thought it was the
private school.
cinematographer. I thought
That's
I thought he
correct.
shot the cinematographer.
Eric L., that's correct. I did meet him on the movie set of Rust. He was actually the one who was holding. He was the weapons expert, and he was the one who gave Alec Baldwin the
Correct.
gun.
This is correct information.
Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin. Sorry, yeah.
I gave Alec Baldwin a loaded gun.
Aldic, but yeah, nice English, tard.
Bondage was in on 9/11.
You
No,
know,
he
there was
not.
a lot of people thinking that you were playing a video game while you were doing your interview with.
He was.
I
He
play
was,
video
he
game in
was,
my
he
head
was
all the
playing
time.
Hunipop. He was playing Hunipop.
Green Room.
Yes, Dirk. What's the latest with you? It's getting late over there.
What kind of gun did they give you? What kind of gun did they give you?
The Australian police force don't have guns; they just have little batons like the London police, and they expect.
Oh,
Who is
dude,
this
you're not a-
Nick
you're not
Miller
a
guy,
real- you're
dude?
not a
Nick
real cop
Miller is on
until-
fire.
You're not a real cop until you get a gun, until you can blast somebody, bro.
That's correct. That's correct, Nick. That did happen. I can actually. Let me retract that. I can neither confirm nor deny if that happened.
You're a fucking clown, 1984. You're the reason this stream's dying.
Bondage was in on 9/11. I approve. New video
Your immediate
coming out.
response to that devastating insult to your father, Pyro.
I completely agree, dude. Bondage has been kind of a pussy lately. I'm not gonna lie.
Because he's someone that's taken a big step back from all this.
Yeah, he has. I mean, I don't blame him. To be honest
No, I
with you
don't blame
guys,
him.
like I don't fucking pay attention to this community at all. I never watch any streams really.
I think it's an
So-
appropriate time to start playing the duck song.
Speaking of ducks, look, Blondie writes, this
speaking of
9/11 guy wasn't even born until years after it. That's actually, I think she's got you there.
Yeah, I think she's
Here's
got you
what I
there in
think. Here's
1984.
what I think. The things she says is building up of the guilt of 2,996 Americans dead. And she knows that. Deep inside her heart and her brain, she realized that. And so do you, Curly. So does Tim Wright and OC. They all know this. They don't want to admit it. They know they're a part of it. They know that there was connections. They need to fess up. Bondage needs to fess up.
Now, I'm wondering where my buddy Mr. GMT is because I'm going to be visiting his Tiki Snack Bar in 2023. I will be Gonzo streaming.
Hey
from there.
guys,
It will
what's
happen.
up?
Hey,
Sexy.
Hey, come and get it. All right, but anyway, boys, I'm going to be.
Come and get it! Come and get it! Come and get it! Come and get
Hey guys, don't miss out on the Impossible Quiz, okay? There may be a Mr. GMT related question in there. The Impossible Quiz is 2 days from now, guys, so don't miss it. It's going to be great fun. I love Mr. GMT. He is not involved in anything sus.
Specializing in cabbage rolls and wanks.
I
Let's go
will.
wank.
I
I
will,
wanna
I
do
will
a
be
wank.
Gonzo streaming live from the Tiki Snack Bar in 2023 or 2024. Not sure which yet. There will be another green room visit, and there will be a Gonzo stream from Tiki Snack Bar. This is going to happen, guys. I can promise you. I'm a man of my word.
Green room.
Is
I got two questions
Yes,
for you, real quick.
Yes.
When you're on duty, are you gonna bring Kelly with you? And then my second question is this: will you go and do like one of those
The fuck are you
inspections?
stuttering for?
Can you do one of those health inspections on Mr. GMT's restaurants?
I was thinking
You
we
want
do
a
that on
police officer to
Marcello
do a
Times
routine
restaurant.
health inspection on Mr. GMT's
Now, guys,
restaurant? I think that
I was invited to go to
Cavity
Japan.
search. You want to do cavity searches?
I was invited to go to Japan with Tim Wright, Soyego, and also Bondage. And I politely declined because fuck Tim Wright, fuck Bondage, fuck Soyego. I never want to see any of those cunts again.
Well wishes go out
What were you
to
gonna say, Green?
so much
Diego's.
hate. So much hate.
Well wishes go out to Diego and his father, who is going through some health issues right now.
Oh, okay.
No. Diego decided to talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what is the tension between you and Diego? Because this is a whole new thing to me.
Diego decided to talk a lot of shit.
Timepiece Esquire again, my friend.
Yeah, yes.
I was not aware of if something's going on in Diego's life, but still, Diego talking a lot of shit. Don't know how I feel about it. It's gonna pop up in the video. It will.
Timepiece Esquire, $5. Green Room, why are you allowing this loser to continue talking about this crap? Seriously, not funny. Kid needs to grow up. I agree. Curly, it's time for you to go.
No problem.
You know what? I love Timepiece Esquire. I think he has the most cleverest comments in the world, but that was like the most unfunniest comment he ever made.
Now, BC writes, how many girls have Tim W touched?
Well, maybe it's because
I know what the nipple thing.
Yeah, now
okay,
you know what the
yeah,
Nipplegate scandal is. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Sorry about that.
maybe it was because it was a devastating loss for a terrorism event to
Biff
happen
Helms,
like that in
Biff-
America.
All right,
Eh?
listen. Biff Helms writes Soyego only in the Archieverse. Okay, the reason we call him that is because a bunch of fucks in the Tim Wright stream would call him that. I don't know. I just go along. I'm a follower. I'm a fucking sheep. I go along.
Mr. Timepiece Esquire again.
This is what happens when 16-year-olds are on a stream. Jesus, Green Room, take control of your show. You are losing loyal supporters.
He's talking about Curly. He's talking about Curly and me.
See, it's really sad to see how unintelligent people can be. Like this Timepiece Esquire guy, I guarantee you, he probably tugs for Blondie a lot. So believing every single
We've all
word
done
she
that at
says.
some point.
Now, if you would know, if you would actually pay attention, and you
What the fuck are you talking about? You would cream in your fucking pants before you even touched her if she's standing in front of you naked.
say what I was going
What
to
the fuck
say.
are you talking
Blondie
about?
writes.
Fucking guys.
Blondie writes. Thank you, Timepiece
All
Esquire.
right, listen. She
Listen to
doesn't
what?
even know
Who the
her
fuck is
piece.
going to listen to you?
All right,
fucking,
listen.
you just got done. Your mom just got done wiping your ass. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You
Listen,
little
Curly.
fucking weasel boy.
Curly, yeah,
Go
better
do.
Go stick your dick in a
Go
fucking
do more,
apple
Curly.
pie.
Go do more. Yeah,
I
go
can't
do more
do it
crank.
as
Go
good
do
as
more
put a
crank.
fucking. Go put your
She
dick
does
in
a
an
better
apple
job.
pie. You little
Yeah,
fucking.
Curly.
Right behind the ear, fuckhead.
Curly.
The fuck is wrong with you? You've been molested since you were a fucking little boy, or what? What's wrong with you? You can't find something funnier than 9/11 to fucking make fun of?
I'm not the one saying that, Curly.
Go
Curly?
fucking
Oh my
have
God.
some fun with a
Smooth brain.
priest.
Smooth brain. Absolute smooth brain.
Go on a date with your
Do you
fucking priest.
do you
would
actually think I'm the one saying that? Are you that fucking retarded, Curly? Are you really that stupid?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you, you fucking moron, you stupid crank. But
I love this
you're an
kid.
addict, Curly. You're an addict.
Hey, asshole! I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the other fucking idiot.
Now, Big Dove has the real question.
You sound just like him. I know it's your brother.
Does Mr.
it's my
GMT
brother?
have
I don't
kind of
have siblings, you
restaurant?
fucking moron.
I'm his brother.
Timepiece, excuse me. Nick Miller, 280 Canadian. Timepiece, I am part Jew. It's okay. Ban me. We fire you. Powerful statements.
You can tell how intelligent everyone in this fucking chat is.
Are you gonna bring that bird with you on patrol or not?
The bird does the radar work.
God.
Yeah, SVT, that's correct. SVT Snake writes, Curly can't tell the difference between Pyro and Patek. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't. How can I tell the difference? You both sound the same.
the
Your
only one.
brain is fucking fried. That's why you can't tell.
Diego writes, not going to Japan. If your dad still wants to go through Evan without Tim, def make the trip. Looks like an incredible place.
Nope, I don't
Everyone wants to go to Japan, but no one wants to go to Korea.
Nope, I am refusing to talk to Bondage after a little stunt he decided to pull on me recently. Not gonna happen.
Revealing, no, never mind.
What stunt was that?
Yeah, so he decided it would be funny to fucking post. He decided it'd be funny to post a picture of me to Tim Wright and for Tim to put it on his stream. And I think that's some absolute fucking bullshit, you know, because like I try my best to. I mean, I don't really stay anonymous because but under all my alt accounts, which none of you fucks even know, I like to stay anonymous. But now,
Yeah, you
people
look
seem
like
to-
you really want to stay anonymous.
Yep, that's right, Curly.
I feel as if like the darker lighting actually makes me look a bit better. Like it makes me look a bit like
It
sharper.
does. Your blurriness goes away when the light comes on. Your whole silhouette goes blurry.
Okay, wait. Listen,
And
listen.
Blondie
All right.
has chimed in, and
Yep,
she
no, I
agrees
was about
with
to
me
read it.
on
I was
that.
about to- no,
Clearly,
listen,
clearly,
listen.
says Blondie. So I'm
Shut the
glad
fuck
she
up, shut the fuck
agrees.
up,
What was it? What's this,
shut
Evan?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut
Now,
up.
Blondie writes, Curly, he's probably the jackhole that ran over his foot in car. Now, as we can see here, Blondie is definitely on her fake.
Who is she talking about? Which one? Who? I don't know. Protect? What the fuck? I don't know.
Okay,
Who?
now here's what's going on here. She's definitely either fucking drunk or she's finally starting to feel the heat from me and she's starting to get upset. So what's gonna happen is she's going to text Bondage that I'm mean and that I'm a terrible person and that he did a terrible job raising me. That's what's gonna happen. But for now,
Wait a minute.
she's
Wait a
going-
minute. Wait
she-
a minute.
she's
So
bringing up-
is she like trying to be like a virtual mom?
Nope. So what she does, what she's doing is she's bringing up shit that nobody knows about.
Pretty
Besides
cool to be a hot
Bondage.
mom. Like, man, that'd be
The
nice
only
having a hot
person
mom
who-
like
the
that.
only person, shut the fuck up, really. The only person
All your
who-
friends would be creaming in their pants
The
when
only
she
person
takes
who
you to
knew
school.
The only person who knew about this was
Woo!
Bondage, and fucking what's his name?
Cairo,
Mafioso.
take it easy. What are you going through right now? Take it easy.
Mafioso. But he goes by.
Calm down. You're going to be going to Australia.
So
you're going to meet
this-
GMT.
So
You're going to eat cabbage rolls.
No. Listen. She. This is why. She wants to fucking dox me by putting shit that's actually happened before, like shit that happens in real life outside of this little fucking this cesspool of a community. Now, yeah, Curly
Timmy
Choo-Choo's-
doxes me.
Are you going to do another Gonzo stream running down the railroad tracks? Because that was awesome.
Yes, I
That was
will.
good.
You know what? Actually, Curly, I'm gonna do a Gonzo stream of me doing crank, so I can be just like you. I'll be sure to fry my brain at the ripe age of 27.
Man, Crank keeps you up for Crank is pretty good, dude.
Yeah,
Talk
dude,
about
no,
if
I know you can.
if you had a little Crank and Blondie, you'd be
Okay, listen, I feel as if I'm losing control. NATO writes, Bondage told me he's shipping you to Australia, Pyro, where you belong. That's how we got here 200
in the
years ago.
Louis
I don't
Vuitton
know.
duffel bag.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
stuff's
Yeah.
in the Louis Vuitton
I
duffel
want that. I
bag.
want that to happen. Actually, please send me to Australia. I don't fucking want to be here.
What's with that? What you got a lot of tension, man, Pyro. What's up, man? You all right?
No. I'm pretty fucking far from all right, Curly.
Why?
Now, Blondie writes, "Kid is slanderous. Pyro, I was nothing but nice to you. I even tried to celebrate your 5th-year graduation during pandemic." Now, Blondie, I never had anything.
Blondie, do you realize that you're trolling an 18-year-old?
I have-
does that like
real,
enter your mind?
Real.
It's not 18.
I am. No, dude, green room. Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Pyro.
sorry.
Pyro.
I don't think so.
Your brain is fried too, buddy. Smooth brain.
Pyro.
Absolute smooth brain.
Pyro.
Yeah, what's up, Dirk?
On your 8th grade graduation, you guys go to Chuck E. Cheese?
Yep, that's correct. No, actually, we went to a place called Freddy
Oh my
Fazbear's
God.
Pizza. It's a very nice family place. But anyway,
Ducky song.
You did not go there. You did not go to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. You did not.
Oh, okay, now I know the difference between. All right, Pyro. Now I got the.
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
I
you
got
got
the
it
voice
now.
rec-
You
I
got
got
it
it.
now. Yeah.
Apologize for that. I thought it was you.
All right, now here's the thing.
Pavel, excuse me. Pavel writes, imagine fighting online with a child of your romantic interest.
Pavel, 100% correct. You see,
I know,
now
isn't that weird? What a fucking fucked up world this YouTube
oh
is.
my god, dude. You see,
Nothing gets better.
Here's what's gonna happen, boys. Boys, here's what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna hear the end of this now, because fucking she's gonna text.
Hear the end of
Bond-
what? We don't even know what you're talking about.
She's
What are we
gonna
not
she's gonna
gonna hear?
text. I'll tell you exactly what's gonna happen. She's gonna text Bondage. And she's gonna say that I was doing mean shit. You know what's gonna happen? Bondage is gonna try to fucking ground me. Like that's what's gonna happen here. He thinks. I mean, although.
Hey! We can vouch for you.
This is
We'll
good.
vouch
This is
for you.
good. Curly, this is good. Let Pyro speak. What were you saying?
Although I'm 18, Bondage and I'm going to be moving out very soon because I'm sick of this shit. I'm.
You're gonna
fucking-
move out because of Blondie?
Nope. Nope. But here's what I'm gonna say to this. Here's what I'm gonna say.
Are you moving out before or after the movie premiere?
What?
Are you
No,
gonna move out before or after the movie premiere?
After the movie premiere.
Okay.
I'm still editing the fucking
Dude.
video.
Pyro's gonna be like 40 before that movie's produced.
And that movie's gonna premiere on Green Room's channel or your channel?
My channel.
How's your? When are you gonna start live streaming?
I don't think you can live stream on YouTube till 200 subs. So I'm just gonna.
How many subs you need?
I think 200. So I'm just gonna fucking.
No, you need 1,000.
All right, here we go. James the Advisor, a very trusted moderator in Tim Wright's chat. He is an OG Tim Tugger. Now, James the Advisor, here's my question for you. What is your relationship like with your father? And how much money do you have if you have enough money to be moderating a fucking YouTube chat all day? You are a fucking loser.
Guys, I'm beginning to think that Lexter guy is evil.
I know Pyro's job.
Yeah, what's my What's my job, Dirk?
I'm
Why don't
beginning
you-
to think
why
he
don't-
had a
why don't
point
you tell
about
everyone?
people
Why don't-
that are not employed are not stable people.
Why don't you tell everyone my job is, Dirk?
Well, besides giving me hand jobs, you're an electrician.
That's correct. I don't. That first part's a little bit risky. I wouldn't say that because according to Blondie, I'm 16.
Time out.
Pyro
room,
will marry
green room.
Blondie in 10 years. Yes, Dirk.
Don't send anybody to come after me, all right? I didn't mean that. The first comment about Pyro, okay?
Blondie is
James the
55.
Advisor-
Pyro, do you find Blondie attractive?
James, no, she's a fucking skank. James the Advisor writes,
Ooh.
Pyro.
Woman hate. That's another thing to add to today's show.
Pyro, I have more money
Misogyny.
than your dad, and I like
Misogyny.
your dad.
I feel like I'm getting a bit gassed out, and you guys are doing the heavy lifting here. So maybe I
Well-
should just end now and remind everyone watching.
That's what panels are about.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want us to do? Start asking you personally? You want to have a personal conversation?
conversation?
Yeah.
Guys, have you guys heard about the impossible quiz that is 2 days from now?
Now, if we
Ooh.
look at, oh yeah, wait, no, play that again. Play that again.
What was
play
that? What was
again.
that?
Yeah, play that again. Oh, okay. Oh, what are we watching here?
This is
Ooh.
my favorite watch streamer, Tim Wright.
Now,
NLA.
is this a man that you guys support? That you guys are supporting
you
this
can-
man
looks
right
like-
here?
that
NATO
looks like-
writes,
that looks like a
you
good
can be an
time to me,
attractive
man.
skank,
It looks like a
though, to be
It
fair.
looks like a good time to me.
Doesn't he have a wife though?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah,
he
that's a
does.
good
He
point.
does have a wife. He does have a wife.
Yeah.
What difference does that make?
Listen
That
to
makes
the thing.
no
Listen to this,
difference.
listen
Who
to this,
cares?
listen to this. All right, so yeah, this just proves it. This just proves it.
I'm a Tim Wright
50-year-old men are fucking assholes, and they are unloyal fucks. Now here's what I'm telling you guys. Now, Green Room, I don't understand. Do you ever ask yourself, Green Room, why we're part of this community?
I only
Yeah,
like
sometimes.
Yeah, yep. See, now I wonder that too. There's a bunch of.
So I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to, but in the middle of that Lexter interview, I'm just thinking, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Why am I here with this fucking old creep? Why did I stay up?
Exactly. You
So,
see,
sorry, please continue. Please continue.
Everybody in this community is fucking old as shit. And you know what? I gotta be honest. I don't even think I ever really liked watches. I gotta be honest. This community is just full of.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pyro,
That's what I'm talking
Pyro,
about.
Not me.
Now, if I could sell my whole collection, I would, and I'm probably going to do that. The only ones I'm going to keep are the ones that that my dad got me because they got special
Sentimental is the word
sentimental
you're looking
value.
for. There you
Yeah,
go.
sentimental value.
Hey,
See, my brain-
Pyro.
I didn't do that much, Crank. I could still remember vocabularies.
Yep, that's
Pyro.
right. Correct.
Pyro,
Yeah, what's going on?
you want to get back at your dad?
No, I don't want to get back at him. I do not care.
No. Listen to this. If you really want to piss your dad off, keep me in mind. Just sell me his watch collection for like $1,000.
The fuck? That's not the way you get back at him. The way you get back at him, set up a video camera
No.
and fucking pound blondies, doggy
If
style.
I wanted
Jesus Christ.
if I wanted to get back at him.
Sell to
Really?
Wizard. Sell the watches to Wizard. NATO's got it right.
No, listen. This right here is how I get back at him, because I'm not going to
Okay, tell us.
I'm not going to hear the end of this. All that's going to happen here is he's going to be. I already know he's going to be fucking livid after this. He's going to watch this stream, and then he's going to be livid. It's going to happen. BC writes, this kid doesn't like trout. Are we just gonna keep on watching this fucking stupid GIF for what we're doing? Can you at least play like the interesting one if we're gonna do this?
Wait, time out. How's he gonna be livid? What is he gonna do? You guys live in different states. What is he gonna do?
Dude, no, you don't understand, dude. Bond is kind of a pussy. Anything that can ruin his name, dude. Oof. I don't know. I don't know. He's got a weird thing for he's really paranoid about online stuff. I'm not sure.
Dude, we only know him as we only know his first name is Bondage and his last name is Discipline. What's gonna happen?
Good to know that Blondie's still watching this. He's a minor. That's disgusting. There you go.
What's disgusting?
Well, I didn't know he was a
James the
minor.
advisor writes, his son is ruining his name. Yeah, I'm ruining his name, definitely.
Because I was going to say something similar. Yeah.
Because I came on to a fucking live stream that 1,000 people are going to see, and I'm talking.
Green Room, you've had a little bit of medical training, right?
Yes, I have dealt with.
Let me ask you something. As far as black eye and a swollen jaw goes, is that something that could be caused by a sinus infection?
Black guy. Sorry, I totally phased out. Say that again. Sorry.
Now, Shaylu writes, I thought revenge is only for guys that are gay.
I thought revenge is only for guys who are gay. I also thought that revenge was a dish best served cold. But then I found out it meant getting back at people. Okay.
Is there such a thing as a swollen jaw and a black eye with a non-impact type?
Curly's obsession with race has always baffled me. I don't understand.
What do you mean? I don't have any obsession with race. What are you talking about? It's a black eye. I'm saying if you get a black eye and a swollen jaw, is it possible that it's caused by something other than being impacted by someone else? Or do you think, would you be suspicious of that since you're going through officer cadet training?
I don't know where the fuck this is going. I don't understand what the SVT Snack. One of my favorite supporters. Blondie, what do you like better, shibari or caning? Oh God, I shouldn't have read that.
If you notice somebody with a swollen jaw and a black eye, and you ask them how they got it, would you accept the answer as a sinus infection?
The vaccine can cause black eyes and swollen jaws.
See what I mean now.
Craig, are you a pure blood? Do you have vaccine?
I'm a pure blood. I'm a pure blood. And I sense that
James the advisor guy is. This James the advisor guy. I mean, I know he's a fucking moderator for Tim Wright chat, so that's why he hates me, because He wants to fuck Blondie more than this guy wants to get his own fucking welfare check in the mail.
Since you were in the
Jesus
medical
Christ.
field, can you assess
So,
this explanation of a black guy and a swollen jaw for me?
I don't
Hey
understand.
guys, it's me, James the Advisor. Bondage is a really nice guy. His son is a really spoiled
Oh,
brat
man,
guy.
somebody's Pyro.
all right, now here's
Pyro.
Pyro doing his impersonation of Boogie 2988 pretending to be Francis. Okay, there you
Pyro.
go.
No, I'm
That's
doing
an
my
inside joke that a couple people
impression
might get.
of
Pyro, I want to give you some advice. You're sounding a little bit triggered.
yeah. I think this is like the only time like I've actually somewhat like gotten a little bit angry.
A little
Hey,
bit,
Pyro,
a little bit.
Pyro,
It's-
you got to consider this as police training, right? Like if you could take this, you can take anything.
No. Hey, how about a police training video on an explanation of
But
how
I got
somebody gets a
one
black
question
guy
for
and a
you.
swollen jaw?
I got one question for you, Pyro. If you came to a crime scene, dude, and you saw like a fat 350-pound guy from Chicago with a big gap tooth,
And his
would
name
you
was
give him?
Curly?
Would you give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation?
Dude, look at you. You're talking to a guy. The guy that's talking looks like he's standing too close to a fucking candle and his face is melting. So take it easy, Dirk. You got no place to talk about looks, okay? I mean, I've had fucking pieces of clay that are more attractive than your face.
Yeah. I
So
just
take
would
it
fix
easy.
that a big gap tooth.
That's
You know what I mean?
no, I can whistle
It's like a
better. I
goddamn
whistle.
Panama Canal.
I whistle better through my gap. I whistle. It works
Hey
good.
James. Hey James. Here's some advice: divest from everything and buy military companies before the war with China. I don't understand my chat room sometimes. I really don't get it.
I have some
pure-
advice for James too.
What the fuck?
James, my advice for you is, I know damn well you're not loaded. You're a moderator on Tim Wright's chat.
Trigger
guarantee you.
Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
50 grand in the bank at most.
Trigger warning.
Say, you probably spent all of your money on fucking fake Rolexes at the China shops on the street.
Right now, come on.
Ooh.
Here's what I gotta say to this: absolute fucking clown. I got to get this video done by 3-1, so I'm just gonna upload it the way it is. But there will be more fucking people added to my shit list as time goes on.
You know what
I
song
have
we
a
haven't
quick
heard
question
in a
for you,
long time?
Pyro. Who's on your shit list besides Tim Wright?
Oh, there's
I
a lot
think
of
James the Advisor and Blondie.
James
That's
the
pretty
Advisor.
evident.
James the Advisor, Blondie are high up there. I used to have Kent Daigle high up there, but me and Kent Daigle are now at a truce. It's like
Kent Daigle's all right.
It's,
No?
I know.
What about
I know.
me, Pyro?
We're
What
cool
about
now,
me,
we're cool
Pyro?
now. It's like World War. It was like World War One. You know, we had it was like
Pyro,
it was
what about
Christmas
me?
Day.
Ooh, I
and
hear
we
music.
Were,
Too loud? Too loud?
yeah,
No.
music's a little bit too loud.
No, it's
A
good.
little bit too loud. A little bit too loud. Okay.
And yeah, Dirk, I love you, man. You're just you remind me of me. You know, like the first time you come on.
Oh,
you were
I see
fun.
where you're going, Green Room. 83 people. We got to drive them away.
We need to
See-
get him out of here.
You see,
Get the
Dirk.
fuck out of here.
See, Dirk. Tim, you remind me of
Just
me,
let
right?
Dirk keep
Like,
going with his cop jokes.
Curly,
That's
Curly,
been
Curly,
work.
Curly.
Yeah.
Can you let me talk? Can you let me talk?
Sure.
Now, Dirk, you remind me of me because you were funny at first, just like I was when I first came on,
Yes.
and then you
Now
slowly
he's triggered.
deteriorated,
Now he's
and
just
now
triggered.
you're down here.
Yeah.
You're
now,
down.
now I'm soy and I'm sensitive. And
Yep,
I'm
yep.
triggered,
You're
and
down
then
here with
I'm,
me in
I'm
Green
just
Room.
a,
You're down.
and now
You're
I'm
down
just a
here with me in
prop.
Green
I'm
Room.
a
You see,
prop.
Green Room used to be
Welcome,
funny too.
discount. Welcome.
Green Room used to be funny.
Hey, discount.
I used to be funny. See, we all used to be funny.
So when am I taking over the channel? After the quiz then? Is that what the
After the
schedule
quiz,
looks
and
like?
then I'm out of here.
All right. What about, do I get to use the Kelly camera?
Yeah, I'll
gotta
send you
have-
the bird in the
Gotta
mail.
have the- No. We got to have the
Put it in a
Kelly
big
teach you,
camera.
envelope.
Green Room. Did they teach you
Yes,
about
Dirk.
tasers?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with tasers by any chance?
No, we just get small stick batons.
You know in
Use,
America,
pictures
you know
of
in
Daniel
America, you know
Katz
what we
as
do with the
target
batons?
practice. Sorry?
You know at band camp?
So currently, are you leaving? Watch Nicholas now?
Are you
Your
leaving?
channel?
I heard are you leaving? Are you leaving?
Are you leaving Watch Nicholas, your daddy, now that you have your own channel?
I have my own channel. I don't have my own channel. Where do I have my own channel?
Actually, truthfully, Curly, it's your
Truthfully.
Now, Curly
Dirk-
Q2 writes.
Dirk has a
has a
cop
top
fetish.
fetish.
It's beginning to seem like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Dirk,
Yeah.
Dirk. Do you like handcuffs and stuff like that? Are you a
I hate
handcuff
cops. I hate cops.
guy? Okay.
All right. Does that mean you hate me?
Maybe he likes the pink fuzzy ones then.
Okay, here we have James the Advisor, very intelligent chat member. Pyro, I actually like you, but you are still a spoiled brat.
Nah, okay. All right. To be honest with you, James, that's a fair comment. That's the only fair comment I've seen tonight. And to be honest with you, James, I'm gonna say something.
Pyro's 18. What's your excuse, James
Now-
the Advisor?
Now I'm gonna say something here.
He's not 18.
I'm gonna say so. Green Green Room is so unintelligent, dude. It's just like I can't wrap my mind around it. Like I don't know if he takes inspiration from Curly. And
Yeah, Pavel, you're. It's evidently that's.
Now, okay, here's the thing.
It seems to be true, Pavel.
Here's the thing. Now, James.
Hey, he's the one that has pulls on me. He's the scorn
I'm
lover.
gonna say this right now, and you guys may not believe this because this is hard to believe, but
Yes.
I bought this for you, Curly.
I'll tell you
The
guys this.
interrogation light. I love it.
I'll tell you guys this right now. I have never asked bondage for any money or anything.
Lie.
No, Green Room.
Bullshit.
That's like Pyro. You're going down. Why are you doing this?
Message bondage. Message bondage.
Pyro, this is like saying I have black
listen,
and Jewish
listen,
friends.
Listen, listen.
I have a gay friend. I have
What
a
is
gay
with you
friend.
guys?
Curly,
I have a
listen to me.
gay friend. Easy,
Curly,
Pyro.
Curly,
They're triggering you. They're
Curly,
triggering you, buddy.
I have never asked bondage for money. Never.
Bullshit.
I know. It's hard to believe.
Pyro, you sound like Dirk talking about Watch
No,
Nicholas.
listen.
Scorn man syndrome.
Listen. I have never asked
That's
bondage.
good.
For
That's
money.
good right there.
And
That's good.
Here's the reason I've never asked.
I don't know
bondage.
how the fuck. You know what? You actually look like you lost weight.
I have
You
lost
have a
weight.
proper fitting. You have a proper fitting shirt.
Now, Pavel, that is 100% correct.
Nice
I
crown
did
molding
just
too.
get
You got nice
I
crown
did
molding
just
in
get
the
handed
room.
keys. That's correct.
You know, Watch
I was
Nicholas
just
has
handed
the hard on
keys.
for me, dude.
I was just handed
He's the
my-
one that has all the pulls.
I was
out for
handed
me.
my.
You know what the dumb thing is, Dirk? Does it really even matter?
As a community, we need to band together
Not
and
to
let
me.
Pyro speak.
And here's the reason. Here's the reason that I've never asked bondage for anything.
Jesus
And that
Christ!
I- and
Oh,
that
will you do that
So,
picture
what about
for
you
me?
fucking mute Curly? Fucking mute Curly for a second. Just fucking mute him, so I can at least talk for fucking 5 minutes.
Censorship,
Jesus
yeah.
H Christ.
He
You're not
can't
triggered
mute
at
him.
all.
They
You're
really
not
blocked
triggered.
the channel,
Here's the
dude.
thing.
1984.
Blondie can sniff cash 100 miles. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's a good
All
one.
right, now
Look
here's
at
the
the
thing.
nose.
Here's the thing.
Shut
The
up.
nose.
Shut the fuck up.
Now, here's the thing.
That's after surgery. What the fuck?
Now,
Talk
here's
about
the thing.
something
Here's the
good
thing.
going bad.
The reason I've never asked bondage for money is because I have a plan.
Trigger
that-
alert.
that I
Trigger
wanna do.
alert.
Curly,
Trigger
shut
alert.
the fuck up. Nobody's talking to you.
Exactly. Thank you, Patek. Now here's the thing. I like that comment by Nick
Exactly.
Miller.
Thank you.
That's a good comment by Nick Miller. That's really good. Okay, but anyway.
It's pretty
Wait,
evident.
Okay, all right, hang on. Van Lux writes, "Where's JJ's money, Pyro?" All right, he's referring to. I told him I would double whatever he donates to JJ, and I made a shitty joke saying that like $1,000 Canadian is like $3 US, and he donated like 6-7, so I donated like $2 US. So and it made him really mad.
Where's this going?
Why are you letting
Where's
Pyro
this
do this
going?
to himself? Why are
It made
you
him-
letting him
it
do
made-
this to
It
himself?
made him
You
really
know
mad. So
he's been
know.
triggered for 20 minutes. Why are you letting him do this?
Longer than
I
that.
thought he was your friend.
it made him.
He came and
Green-
visited you in Australia. He's going to come and visit you again. I mean,
No,
lend
I'm
him a
not-
helping
no,
hand.
Green Room will refuses to let us visit now. So we will only be visiting Tiki Snack Bar, unfortunately.
So Pyro, you
Tip
never
top.
got Pyro. You never got money from your dad.
All right, no, I have, but it was given to me. I never asked.
Oh, okay
I
then.
never
Just
asked
admitting
for
it. Admitting it.
I never asked for it.
Who cares, man?
I've never I didn't say I've never gotten money from him. I have. I've gotten money of times from him, but I've never asked for it. Now here's what I'm saying.
Pyro,
What I'm
you
saying
should
is
be
no.
proud that you got a baller for a dad. Are you kidding me?
What I'm saying is the only reason I've never asked bondage for money is because what I want to do
God, he's
is I
triggered.
want
He's
to
not-
ask
he's
him.
not.
I want to ask him for money one time. The only time I want to ask him
One
for money
time.
is
Oh my God.
because I need his help to buy
Oh my God.
buy a house, dude. I got like, I mean.
Oh, that's the only one time. I'll buy me a house.
No. I'm not saying him buy the whole thing. I'm gonna be pitching in half.
Pyro, stop.
No.
Pyro, think of this. You let James the Advisor and Blondie trigger you.
No,
But you gotta go to the green room troll
They got
school.
to me tonight. They got to me tonight.
Technology.
No, tonight
Yeah,
I was
they
got
did.
to. Tonight I was got to. Tonight's the first time I've
Dude,
ever
you can
watched.
watch it. Is that Michigan, Pyro? Is that Michigan?
What is what?
Where?
Michigan?
Where?
I.
Where-
Where am I
Where
buying
you
a house?
Where you want to buy your house?
Van Lux writes, Pyro should have been aborted.
Yeah,
Jesus
Van Lux,
Christ.
Van
That's
Lux,
awful.
9/11. Van
Dude,
Lux.
here's the thing. Yeah, dude, Van Lux, oh my god, he's a funny motherfucker. He's mad 'cause he's poor. He can only donate $60 Canadian to JJ, so he's a
Hey, leave Van Lux alone. He's a fucking survivor of a fucking miscarriage, so leave him alone.
Hey, Pyro, where you want to buy your house?
No,
What
Van Lux
state?
Van Lux is the result of an orgy. That's what he is.
Green Room. I did jail time. This is who I think is Narc, or someone that looks like Narc. Green Room. Pyro sounds like the Swedish chef of the Muppet Show.
Van Lux writes, why did Blondie...
do.
Van Lux writes, why did Blondie keep you, Pyro? Now, see, this is the most intelligent Tim Wright viewer right here, thinking that Blondie's my mom. It's just, it's really sad, like, you can tell that most people in this community...
Green
like,
Room, I forgot. Are we keeping the name? The channel is going to stay in your name, right? And so when I get
You
strikes,
can do whatever you want with it, Curly. You want to
most
turn
of the
it
people in this community are like me. They're a bunch of spoiled
Hey,
fucks.
Pyro, you shouldn't be pissed off about your daddy like hooking up with Blondie, right? I mean, that's your dad. You have a lot of animosity here, bro.
No, dude. Oh, dude, I fucking told him. He asked me. I can't go into this actually, but like
you told him.
But I fucking
Pyro,
told him.
stop. Pyro.
I called it. I told him. I told
Pyro,
him.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Think Jeffrey Dahmer. Just stop. Stop letting these people trigger you.
I just I just want to talk about watches, guys. I just want to talk
Let's
about
just relax and have a drink.
Watch the movie.
I feel so bad about what I said about Diego earlier. I hope to God he's still not watching.
What did you even say
Yeah,
about
sometimes
Diego?
sometimes you gotta take.
I don't think Diego should go to Australia.
I don't think
Why?
he's gonna.
Why?
However, boys,
In Australia is
I will
beautiful.
say everyone in this chat is a snitch. Bondage will be contacted as soon as the stream ends.
Oh my
We'll
God.
have
Oh,
Hey, I'm
Uh,
not snitching. I'm not
yeah.
snitching.
I don't even know who the fuck
Triggered
you are,
as
Patek.
I'm not snitching.
Patek, I met you on Rust 2 years ago, bro. I don't
Triggered
I
Look
am
at this
not
fuck.
snitching.
Hey, Patek, deliver my package.
Now, what we've kind of glossed over is the whole house buying thing. SVT
No,
Snack
the
writes,
great
Pyro.
quiz, the quiz too.
Yeah, we'll get to the quiz soon. Pyro, if you want to help buying a house, do what Dirk did and impregnate a sugar mama that won't marry you.
Oh, okay, that's nasty. It's a nasty
Yeah,
comment.
that's really good. Yep. It
Nasty,
sounds like a
nasty.
watch. That sounds like a Watch Nicholas comment.
Now, what's been going on with Watch Nicholas? Has there been some drama between Curly and Watch Nicholas and
No,
Dirk
it's
and Watch
Curly's.
Nicholas
It's
and
Curly's
Pyro and
show.
Watch
It's
Nicholas?
Curly's show.
Hey,
It's not Watch. It's not Watch Nicholas. It's not Watch
Wait,
Nicholas.
wait,
show.
wait,
It's
wait, wait.
Curly's.
James the advisor, I, you're loaded, dude. Please, can you give me money? Can you give me money, please? I
How much?
want a little bit of money. James the advisor, come on.
How much?
I want James the advisor. James the advisor, just give me some money. Come on. I
You
need
gotta
some
buy
money.
a mouse driver.
That's right. I need to buy a circular saw to dismember some gophers and yell at kids to get off my lawn. But
You wanna see my golf ball collection?
Jesus Christ, that Lexter guy's evil, man. That's why today's episode is Evil Lexter. Okay, really good thumbnail. I'm really proud of that
What do
one.
you
Actually,
think about my watch collection?
this whole stream has been evil. It's just a bunch of toxicity.
woman,
Yeah.
woman hate, anti-Semitism, obsession with hard drugs,
Racism.
racism. What else?
Anti-law enforcement talk.
Anti-law enforcement. Just awfully sexually suggestive things said about Blondie.
You covered all the bases. Great
What are
show,
we missing?
man.
I feel like we're missing something. There's something we're forgetting.
W stream. W stream. W stream.
Sexual intercourse with animals and human beings. I don't know. Maybe something.
Well, we
like
already
that.
talked about Lexter. Look, BCBC writes, Pyro helped Blondie with the 8th grade homework. Yeah, I think that's the root of all this.
All right.
Oh, I know. We forgot.
Here's the thing.
I know we forgot.
We forgot the cop jokes.
Yeah. Police transgressions towards minorities.
Yeah,
and,
Nick Miller got a transphobia.
Nick Miller's got a
I have a-
transphobic.
I
No
have
transphobic statements, and we're going to
No,
keep it
no,
like that for
wait
the
a minute,
rest
wait
of
a minute.
today.
We did cover that with the baton and
we already got that.
Blondie tranny thing. Yeah, we got that.
Okay, right. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. No, you're right.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, Green Room, do they actually? Is it a real question? Do they have guns? Do people have guns in,
No, Green
in
Room.
Australia?
Anti-Serbian sentiment would top off the night. We already showed Sirocco, so we're not
How
going to
long
show
do you
that.
think the stream's gonna be on?
I want to end this now.
Green,
Yeah.
what's your opinion on the Armenian genocide?
It did happen. I think. I'm pretty sure it did
Frank
happen.
B writes, each panel member tell us your pronouns.
Okay.
You
Starting
gotta
with
say-
Curly.
Green Room, you go first.
I got Green Room. I got a question for you, sir.
Yes, Dirk. Yep.
Um,
Okay.
About how many seconds do you let off when somebody says "I can't breathe"? Like how quickly do you let off?
We're not allowed to do that choking maneuver, even though it technically doesn't
Good answer,
choke anyone.
good answer.
Anyway, I didn't say that. Dirk has the best commie Cali tropes. Yes, yeah, I've noticed that, Dirk. Maybe you've been in California for a bit too long.
I love Biden.
Now, Green Room.
2024.
Notice how you, now, Green Room. Notice how you said that I was going to be a view dropper, which I normally am.
And I was
But-
wrong.
But what happens is whenever you fucking piss me off, it gets interesting, you know. That's all I gotta say.
It's not a good way to describe yourself. Interesting. It's just food for thought.
Bear Clooney's nose is invading Croatia. Yeah. What's this? Who's this person? Disgusting Gumboil Hotel Handy Muppet Loony. Green Room, please, and thank you. Look at my avatar. Whose picture is this?
Now,
That's
Clown
actually
Clown
kinda
of the Night writes, Green Room, how many seconds do you last?
Man, if you
I
could,
don't have
keep,
to answer
if
that.
you could keep the lighting you got right now. It is. I mean, it's portrait like.
All right, now
Look at
I'm
that.
gonna ask this again because I've asked this like 5 fucking
I mean,
times.
if you were able to
Green Room,
keep that,
why did you change your setup? Why did you
it looks
move?
good.
I'll tell you the reason. I kind of felt like I've got my room there where I do my, I'll watch something or whatever. And this is like my quote-unquote workspace, right? So I only do stream-related stuff here. So I set up the desk, and I've got my good computer, by the way. Now listen, Evan, you are not going to believe what was wrong with my computer, what was causing
wrong with
every
your
single
computer?
problem.
Yeah, what was wrong with it?
It was
Hey,
a wireless
Green Room,
mouse.
Your room looks good after that robbery.
It does.
Where did you
It
buy the
almost-
wireless
Shit,
mouse?
yeah,
At
I
a
was
garage sale?
robbed. Yeah, I haven't even mentioned. I was robbed, and it was terrible when they
It
stole my
almost
bed.
looks like Archie Luxury's bookshelf, just like completely untouched.
Did you buy that mouse
Nice.
at the same garage sale that Lexter bought his fish? Is that where you got that?
No, it was the whole thing about it is that it was a really expensive mouse that was causing all the problems. It
Right,
wasn't like
did the
'cause
mouse?
I went
did
down
the-
to Big W, which is like
Oh,
our Walmart
yeah,
sort of, and
yeah.
I bought a $4 just a nothing mouse,
Did you,
wired mouse, and it solved all the problems.
Did you?
Okay,
Now,
but the
now listen,
wireless
Pyro, if
mouse-
you could
I-
please actually tell us how you're going to
see,
embarrass
I actually got my
bondage.
mouse from Van Luck's mother. Van Luck's actually his mom
now we're
is
talking mothers.
Van Lux's mom's actually a very great CS:GO gamer.
The quiz prize is a nice wireless mouse. That's true. It's a good one. Guys, I
Hey,
can't wait to
Green
end
Room,
this
Green
awful
Room, can you
stream.
hurt-
I've had enough of it.
Did
Can
you?
you hook me up? Can you hook me
No.
up with those Windows 2022?
Now, here's the question.
Edition. That key.
Green Room.
Oh, I
how
think
how
that's long
long?
gone.
How
I
long
don't-
until
I-
this stream is taken down? How long do you reckon?
Oh, 20, 25 minutes.
It's not going to be taken down. I reported it 3
Curly,
times
Curly
already.
get his stream taken.
It's
Curly's
not.
gonna get his stream taken down.
It's not going to be taken.
Now,
down.
listen,
dare you.
Evan, what do you have to say about this? You've been bashing up Van Lux all day, and then he responds with, "My mum's dead, bro."
Ooh.
I think
know-
that's going to be an awful note to end the stream on, I think. So I
You
think we'll
know,
not do that.
if we, I can talk to you about that in private, Van Lux. I'll tell you exactly what I have to say about that.
So here we have Bear. Free rooms, please, and thank you. All right, Bear. I know that. I don't really get that.
Green Room. You're gonna give Pyro a pass, dude. If something goes wrong in Australia, right? Like you're gonna hook him up. You're not gonna take him right to the clink, right?
What do you mean? I'm going to be doing ride-alongs with the Green Room in the car.
That's right. In the car that I don't have.
I mean,
but in the
all
cop car that I have.
Pyro's got to do is call bondage, and he's gonna wire you like with big
And then-
money in Australia, like $50, and then you
Well,
let
that's
him
if
go.
Blondie allows it.
Hey, shout out to LA Meth Witch.
Oh, I didn't notice. Hello, LA Meth Witch. Hello. And also, Turtle Knight Green Room can improve his computer setup, but he can't fix his face by throwing out a wireless mouse. Green
I
Room
think
can't
he
improve his
actually
computer
looks very
setup.
handsome.
Green Room, I have a question for your quiz, actually.
Yes, which, by the way, is 2 days from now, guys. I'm going to spruik this for the last time before ending this awful stream.
How
Impossible
much,
quiz.
No,
2
don't
days
use
from
that
now.
word. It's the promote, not spruik. Promote. You
How-
promote. You never
Yep, sorry,
spruik.
promote.
how
I've never
much
spooked
trouble
anything.
is Pyro going to be in after this stream?
None.
Now, Curly, there are a lot of snitches in chat. We've already seen 2 of them.
So what? You can work your way around it. Talk your way out of it. Don't worry about it. Just don't get triggered. It's an ugly look for you, even at a young age.
So when
I think it's quite cute.
Green Room? When does Curly take this channel over? When does that transaction happen?
After the quiz, so it's going to be my final ever stream.
Hey,
I'm the
Dirk,
only Swallows
newsflash,
kid,
I
so
do
don't
it every
get that
time I
one.
come. I do it on any channel I go to. You didn't notice that yet? That's what's the difference between a prop and a man.
So the next stream is going to be 2 days from now, which will be the impossible quiz.
I'm so excited,
So
man. That's
I
going to be. I
expect
haven't
you
taken
guys-
a quiz in so long. I'm so excited. I'm going to study. I'm going to look everything up that I can on the Googles.
The last
I'm actually
quiz-
gonna try
the
and
last
win
quiz,
this.
The last quiz that Curly took was in prison for his GED.
Okay, Dirk.
Blondie seems like a spitter's.
Hey, would you
quitters
like to
type
see a picture of
gal to
something
me.
funny?
I don't understand it.
Would you like
Sorry?
to see a picture of something funny? Let me
No,
show you.
I had no problem with Blondie until she said one thing that was very out of pocket to me.
Dirk, did you have a housekeeper?
Yeah, tell us, Dirk.
Dirk, do you have a housekeeper?
Yes, Curly, I do.
Guys, we're going to be having my favorite
So who's
segment,
better
the final thoughts segment, which is going to be coming up.
Here
if you
it-
want to
here it
jump on the
comes.
stream,
Here it comes. Here it comes. Don't be so soy, okay? Don't be so soft.
What do you mean soft?
I have a question, Green Room.
yes, Protect Patriot. I forgot about you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
No,
in
not bad.
police school, do they teach you?
Oh my God! Now he's
say
got this guy doing it.
there's a certain pigmentation of someone's skin
Oh, no, come on. No.
to
Maybe I should hear this out. Maybe I'm interpreting it wrong. What were you going to say? Sorry.
say there's one person driving a car, but there's maybe someone with a darker pigmentation of skin. Would they teach you to possibly assume one might has a gun, one might not?
Yeah, that
Curly's dog
got
hates
the
him.
whole squad
There you
laughing.
go.
Yeah, both of them do. They hate me. They hate my guts. But you know what's good? You walk around with beef jerky in your pocket and they love you.
Let's get the final thoughts out, Green Room.
So if anyone wants to jump on and have their final say for tonight, that'd be great. OC, the master manipulator. I can't believe I put him in B tier. Were you guys shocked when I put him in B tier?
I was.
Funny. Am I really?
It was one of the
funny
best
video that
interviews
guys
you ever
liked?
had. Those questions were excellent.
Yeah, I know. I tell you who had bad questions is that fucking Lexter. Oh
Hey,
my
Curly.
God.
That's because he
What
didn't look
did
him
you-
up on Docs. Yes,
did you-
yes, Dirk.
Yes, Dirk.
Watch Nicholas's live streaming right now. You better get on. Save his show.
Oh my God,
Save
I
his
better
show.
run over there. I better
thank
run
God,
over
man.
there.
can
Do it.
finally- I
Save
can
his
send
show.
all you
Save
guys
his show.
over to
Save
there.
his show.
I better run over there. Hey, Dirk, a word of advice. When somebody talks to you behind the scenes about your marital status, they don't need to do it live on the stream.
Oh, now we got to bring in my marriage, right?
No, Dirk,
Now we gotta
have
do
you ever
that?
have
Now
I
we-
ever
now we
made
gotta
fun?
play that? Now we got to play
Dirk,
that.
have I ever
Is that where you
have
got
I
to
ever
go?
brought it up? Have I ever
Is that
brought
where
it
you
up?
got to go?
No, I'm giving you a word of advice. Have I ever brought it up? When
It
somebody
seems like-
actually,
it seems like you're bringing it up right now.
well, because
You
I'm
brought it up in the
trying
past
to
5 minutes.
help you, Dirk. When somebody brings up marriage on a live stream instead of, like on a private stream or email, there's a reason for doing that. Don't leave your nose so open for insults like that, Dirk. They don't do it because they care about you, Dirk.
Guys, I'm just going to post a link one more time. Anyone can jump on to have their final say. We are wrapping up in a couple of minutes now, and I'm going to tell you guys to go watch Nicholas.
You want to fall
fuck, that
asleep,
Lexter's
go
a
watch
creep, you know that.
Nicholas.
Scorn man. You got to get rid of that scorn man syndrome, Dirk.
Hey, Jay Sykes, rest in peace. It is in Austin.
Why should he when he called me an anti-Semite? You think that's right?
Dirk, I don't know what you guys. All I can tell you is there's no eraser that erases the past. Only you can erase it. So if you want to hold a grudge for the rest of your life, all I can tell you is I miss the Dirk that I used to know. It's not an insult.
Now,
It's
Jay
not an
Sykes,
insult.
Curly, I let it go, and then you know what happened?
Dirk, it doesn't matter. Dirk, it doesn't
I'm
matter.
being
I don't want to
I'm
get in the
being-
middle
I'm
of
being
it. I'm not
serious,
getting.
Curly. I'm not messing around. I'm being serious. 3 days later, when we had that talk, I let it go. 3 days later, he bans me on his live stream.
Dirk, you're not
think
banned
about
there
that.
now. I don't know what happened. I don't know who did it. There's people maybe that they have a wrench that were whatever. You know what? It doesn't matter. Look, you guys are grown men. Figure it out. I don't I don't have any grudge against you. All I can tell you, just a piece of advice, if you're going to talk openly about your life, don't be mad if people use it against you. And I'm not talking about me because I never did it. If I did, you tell me when I did. I'm just telling you, people ask you those questions. There's a purpose behind it. You may not know it now, but you may find out in a week or 2 weeks. That's all. Whatever
you know
your
what,
deal.
Curly? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You haven't yet, but you've threatened me with it.
Jay
And don't act like you haven't.
Well, hey, you want an answer to that? I could go in the fucking gutter like anybody, believe me.
Yeah, we know.
It's actually easier to go in the gutter than it is to be cordial.
I would never do that to you. I would never bring the family in and threaten you like that.
Well, then we're on a mutual respect kind of a playing field. I have nothing against you. You could make fun of my gap tooth, call me a fat fuck, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
Bondage, I know you're watching this. Please help me.
But I'd rather get along with you than
Me and
to
my
have a
friends
shitty
pay you
relationship. 'Cause to this day, I can't figure out what the fuck I did to you. So
Never interrupt Curly again.
Ooh, that's not a good look.
If not,
That's
I'm
not a
going
good
to
look,
I'm going to be bunking with Green Room, with or without his knowledge.
When is the movie release date again? One more time.
3-1-23.
3-1 and the quiz?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were talking to me. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. The quiz is 2 days from now. So not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow.
All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to wish Pyro and Dirk a good night, and Patek Patriot. Probably be a good idea to let the 9/11 stuff go. How about a slurp? Can I have one
Yeah,
slurp
the
before
9/11 stuff was a bit much.
Yeah.
I found it to be a little bit
That's
much.
just my personal belief system.
Greenwood, did you strategically do those slurps? You know that's the only thing. Did you hear him afterwards? How much that bothered him? That was so disrespectful. How do you have a cordial? How do you have a cordial conversation with somebody with that? Slurping was so rude.
Van Lux writes, Pyro kiss Blondie goodnight for me, bro.
You know, after you left, that there was about 25 comments about your slurping your tea on his channel.
I didn't know this. I didn't. Look, the whole thing is that he asked me the same question again and again and again, and it was getting really annoying. And it was just like, then he winches. Oh, he doesn't want to have a conversation.
Oh!
All right, guys, I have a script set up for my final thoughts, and I'm gonna read it.
We're going to get to that in just a second.
No, it needs to be read now. It's very important.
All right, whatever. Okay, but before that,
here comes the triggered speech.
Curly, do you have the link to
correct.
Watch Nicholas's stream? Who's streaming now? Because
I don't know how to do that.
okay.
I
I
really
think
don't.
everyone knows. So he's streaming now.
right.
We're going to do final thoughts.
Do you want me to tell him to send it to you?
I'm getting too old for this, you know that.
That's all right. Don't be a stranger. Stop over there every now and then.
Go help him out, Curly. Go help him out. He needs it.
I'm off tonight. I'm actually off tonight, buddy.
I don't want to seem self-absorbed, but I felt like I was doing Lexter an enormous favor appearing on his
You did? Are you kidding me?
virtual filth hole that is his channel. So, and just to be just what did you do today? What is your job? Just a waste. Never going.
How can a young man not have employment? Employment is everything in this world. How are you going to save? Saving is everything. Jesus Christ! Thank God he doesn't have children.
Hey, Curly.
Yeah.
You know what you should do if you really want to stir up the world? Go on to Crappies.
Can we go on to final thoughts?
No, I'm banned. I'm banned on Crappie's channel.
We got to get out of here. We got to get out of this.
Yeah, I need to go for a walk after this.
Excellent idea.
Yeah, I would go for a walk.
Lips, excellent. Hair, excellent. Puffiness is gone. Shirt is fitting well. Lighting, not great,
Mixed.
but not
Mixed.
bad. Not bad. But,
Fluctuate.
Vastly improved. You had a good. All you need is a little bit of visual aids. You should have replayed a little bit of the awkward moments.
See how cutting back on tequila can make you lose a lot of weight?
Doc's reports he doesn't drink.
Hey, Green Room, and seriously,
Yes,
what
sir.
was the weirdest, oddest question that the police department asked you?
I just
You got to give it to him. He is tenacious.
I'm sure there's some really funny thing I could say to that. I just can't. I'm a bit
Jay
fatigued
Sykes,
to
you got to
come up with it.
rewatch the stream. It's the first time you see Pyro explode.
Hey, Mr. Zoso, how are you, Mr. Z? Anyways, Green Room, I will join you for your great quiz. You could hand over the channel to me afterwards, and we'll figure
do
out.
that. Just real quick, what time would you guys like it to be? Same time as today, or a few hours earlier? Before
What day is
Jimmy
it?
gets
What
going?
day is it?
Few
It's in
hours
Australia.
earlier.
What day is it?
For me, today is Monday for me, so it's going to be Wednesday.
A few hours earlier.
Okay.
Wait. It's gonna be Wednesday. Oh no. Oh, wait, never mind. That's when my video drops too.
Green Room. When do you start? When do you start on the beat? When you start on the beat?
What time is it right now in Australia?
It's 3 o'clock, but it looks like it's a lot
3 in the
later, but-
afternoon?
Yep, correct.
When do you start? When do you start on the beat? When do you start?
I don't know what that means. Start beating people.
Green Room, I
Yeah,
hate to tell you, but you know what? You know what your perfect slot is? You're a late night show.
Yeah, I
would
think
be
Hoff on
great.
Smash may have been right about that.
You would.
I'm a
Oh
late
man,
night
I'm
guy.
telling you. And the good thing about it is American late night, American time zone late night, which means it would be for you.
Afternoon.
Hey,
It's
will
nice.
you
It's
post
late
a
afternoon,
picture?
late
Will you
afternoon,
post a
yeah.
picture up in your uniform?
I think I already did. It's one of the previous thumbnails.
You did? I didn't see it.
Guys, it's now time for my favourite segment, our final thoughts. I'd like to begin with you, Curly. What are your final thoughts today? And do you want to tell us all to go over to watch Nicholas's stream?
Well, you guys can do whatever you want. My final thought is it's good to have you back. I hope that you stream more frequently. Dirk, I always liked you. Whatever your issue is with Watch Nicholas, don't make it with me, please. I have nothing to do with it. I wish you nothing but the best. Pyro, you're a good young man. I don't care what James the Advisor and the Skank say about you.
Correct.
Patek, what's your name? Patriot Patek?
I think his name's. He goes by Protect Patriot. I don't know his
Okay,
real name though.
Patek Patriot. You actually bring a lot of energy to the show. You're funny, but lay off the 9/11 thing. Kelly, I love you. My beautiful Kelly. See you guys.
Goodbye, Curly. Bye.
Peace.
Okay, Dirk Diggler, what do you have to say? Oh, where are you? There you are. Dirk, what are your final thoughts? You want to ask me some more cop questions that I'm not going to answer because I don't really have anything to say.
I would love to see you on an episode of Cops in Australia. And I wish you luck, brother. I wish you luck. And if anything goes wrong, just plant the coke.
All right, thank you so much, Dirk Diggler. Thank you. Evan, I thought you had some type of speech planned. Your final thoughts.
I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. What we came across today in the Green Room stream was obviously unplanned. The reactions you saw on the stream were raw. They were unfiltered. None of us knew how to react or how to feel. I should have never posted the video. I should have put the mic down and stopped recording what we were going through. There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't. And for that, from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry, and I want to apologize to the internet. I want to apologize to anyone who has seen the video. I want to apologize to anyone who's been affected or touched by mental illness. But most importantly, I want to apologize to the victim and his family. For my fans who are defending my actions, please don't. I don't deserve to be defended. My goal with my content was to entertain, to push the boundaries, to be all-inclusive in the world we live in. I share almost everything I do. The intent is to never be heartless, cruel, or malicious. Like I said, I made a huge mistake, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologize. I'm ashamed of myself, I'm disappointed in myself, and I promise to be better, and will be better. Thank you.
Okay, listen, guys. Oh, yeah, right. Protect Patriot, I almost forgot about you. Tim Wright supporter, what did you want to say as your absolute final thoughts for today?
Well, I trust the government. I always trust the government. John F. Kennedy was killed by Lee Harvey Oswald. 9/11 was a terrorist attack by a terrorist group named Al Qaeda, and the vaccine is not a tracking device.
Okay, short and sweet. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in today. I think we had a lot of fun, a lot of really awful, nasty, transphobic, racist, woman-hating, conspiracy theory, awful shit has been said, mostly by my panel members and the, chat members. And I don't think it's going to be sustainable for very much longer. The channel is probably going to get deleted sooner than you think, so that's why I'm going to be giving it to Curly before I can take any blame for it at all. Let me just remind you that the final stream I'm ever going to be participating in is going to be 2 days from now. It's going to be the Impossible Quiz. Will I do it earlier? Will I do it a couple hours before now? I'm not sure. But make sure to have a very good day, evening, morning, wherever you are. And I think that's just about it.
Ziz would be proud.
Yeah, I think so. What are my final thoughts? That crappy, that Lexter, look, Lexter's a good kid.
Green Room, will you be streaming on Bitwave TV after this?
Did I interrupt you? No. What's Bitwave TV? Is that the is that like the BitChute or the very really naughty people visit?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's probably where the stream is going to be headed in the future. So, listen.
Are you anti-government, Green Room?
The state is really it needs to be as small as possible.
The state needs to be as small as possible, and the government needs to be as big as possible.
It's
I
all
agree.
It's got to
All
be
right, someone kicked this fucking clown off. All right, Green Room.
Communist China
very
needs to
pirate.
be. The Armenian genocide never happened. The Armenian genocide never happened.
Sorry?
The Armenian genocide never happened.
Oh, come on, I'm getting rid of you now. Okay, listen, what are my final thoughts? We are done. Lexter's a good kid, but he just needs to know when to shut his fucking mouth from time to time. Good night, everyone.